Speed's what we need. We need greasy, fast speed.
Gia.
Bars. Yo, what's the damn deal? I'm coming through. About to get me a meal.
Freestyling off the dome.
Freestyling off the dome. Yo, what up? It's the Rambling Mob back at it again. We took the week off, but we back again.
A lot of things happen. But
yeah, it's me, Brian. All Rise Boxing on Instagram. Go ahead and follow your boy.
It's your boy D, David. And
yeah, we're gonna
we have a special. It's a special day today, man. It's a special day. He over here laughing and giggling. That's Chuckles. He's our new mascot. No, man,
we got a new member to the squad.
Yeah,
we jumped him in like they did on Don't Be a Menace.
That's why we took the week off. We had to visit him in intensive care unit.
Yeah.
He was in bad shape, but he made it through. He pulled through. He's a soldier. That's
what he say? Hey, if you can't hang,
get out the game.
That's how we jumped him in. But yeah, he's here for good now. Maybe because he wasn't gonna come today.
But it's all good, man. Go ahead and reintroduce yourself. Let the people know that you're gonna be part of this shit from.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Like I said, it's Cody. Again, I appreciate you guys letting me come on full time now. I got a second job now, so that's what's up.
Actually, you have to pay us to be on there.
Rookie of the year coming through.
Make way.
Make way.
Damn. All right then. All right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but this is like an internship, bro. You don't get paid for the time you put in here. Speaking of getting paid, shout out to Crown.
Shout out to Crown Royal.
Dos
Shout out to
Equis.
Dos Equis. You know what I'm saying? Let us get that sponsorship from either one of y'all truckers.
But yeah, man.
Either one will be good. We take alcohol, shirts,
whatever, man. Whatever.
Everything.
We're trying to get out there, man. We're trying to push this thing. But without further ado, man, because we took a week off, there was a lot of things that happened this last week that we couldn't really cover because we weren't, doing the show. But we want to start off. It's gonna be a quick segment. We always kind of go long on this boxing segment, but because Mr. All Rounds Boxing's here, let's go ahead and recap this Jermell Charlo and Brian Castaño.
Yeah.
Castaño. Title fight, man. I'm gonna go ahead and let you go because I have my opinions on it. So
it was a hell of a fight, man. It was a good ass fight, in my opinion. I did score the card. It was 116-112 for Charlo for me. There's people that are giving him the rounds because he was finishing in flurries, but if you look at those flurries, he wasn't landing a lot with those flurries. I mean, and that was like the last 15 seconds, 10 seconds of the round, and that doesn't win you rounds. Like throughout the entire round, he was getting, he was the one getting touched the most. So, that's why I give the fight to Charlo. Yeah, people were going to say that he won because he was the pressure fighter. That doesn't win you fights either. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop saying, oh, well, he was putting the pressure on him, so he won the fight. Like, nah. Come on now. Because, and this is the perfect example, whenever Canelo did it to Triple G on the second fight, people still said he still lost the fight. So, like, make it make sense.
Be consistent.
Exactly. I mean, just because you're putting pressure on a fighter doesn't mean that you win the fight. Because there is some fighters out there that could fight on the back foot. Charlo, he's okay. He's decent at it. But, like I said, definitely wasn't a robbery. I did have Charlo win in the fight. And, I want to see a rematch right away, but I don't think it's going to happen right away. And that's all I got to say about that.
Did you check it out, Cody?
Man, I did not, man.
Right.
I didn't get a chance to check it out.
Well,
yeah, so you're about to go back to 2 man.
I watched it twice, and I'm gonna tell you, man. I scored it a little different on the second one. On the second time I watched it, but it was only a round. It wasn't nothing crazy. My big thing about the whole fight. Yes, there was a lot of pushing and a lot of dictating from Castaño, but I'm gonna tell you, man, what kind of killed me and what gave away the rounds, I believe 100%, is when the first half of the fight, Jermell Charlo did absolutely nothing. He didn't really do anything. I think maybe in the second round, maybe You know, he did something in the first round. He kind of tagged him a little bit, but he was against the ropes almost the entire fight, especially the first half of the fight. He was against the ropes all the time. He really wasn't throwing nothing. When he was throwing something, it wasn't really landing. They both weren't really landing shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. There was so many glancing blows. Nothing really landed solid. Not a lot of solid shots throughout the whole fight, I believe. And I think what I feel 100%, what I believe is because Charlo laid off. This was a fight he should have dominated. Because he is, I think, is way more skilled than Castaño. I think he just underestimated Castaño. He didn't think he was going to come out. It looked like he took the fight off, 100%. And if I'm wrong, and if he put up a fucking effort, then there's no fucking way he's going to make it in the next. Is this the one that's going to be jumping up?
Maybe.
This is the one that's going to be trying to fight Canelo, right?
No.
Oh, is that his brother?
That's his brother.
Okay, well this is the one that had the loss already before against that one dude. Okay, I'm not too familiar with the Charlo. They look exactly the same to me.
Well, they are twins.
They look, yeah. But no, I mean, it looked like he wasn't in it at all. Like to me, like I said, what lost the fight was Jamel. Jamel lost himself to the fight to me, but at no point. Besides the third round, did I think Charlo was actually hurt? Because it happened at the end of the round, I think that kind of what kills it. Because I think if it would have been a lot more time in that round, I think maybe he probably could have did something more. But then again, it didn't look like it really hurt him that much because he kind of recovered pretty quickly. Charlo did with that in the third round. But I think it's like in the 10th round. No, I think the 10th. He rocked Castaño hard.
He rocked him in 3 rounds.
Yeah. In the 11th round, bro. At first I gave it to Castaño, but I looked at it again, and yes, I think Charlo pulled that out. I actually have it 7 rounds to 5 for Castaño. That's what I have it.
But this also means most people don't know shit about it.
And like I said, I'm telling you because. As a championship fighter,
well, both of them are champions.
Well, yes, I get that, but he holds more belts. He's the one that's supposed to be the unified champion, right? Because it was supposed to be for unification.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he holds more belts. He was supposed to be the one that's supposed to come in and just dominate this fight. He did not at all.
Wasn't. This guy's no slouch.
I get that, but if you're talking about Castaño versus Charlo, who 9 times out of 10, Charlo's supposed to take this. No problem.
No, it was a 50-50 fight.
Exactly, because Charlo didn't put in his effort.
I'm saying before the fight, it was a 50-50 fight.
I mean, then that...
Because that if you, not you, but if people in general were to watch boxing and know both of them, then they could see that it would be a 50-50 fight. And I was saying that it was going to be a 50-50 fight. I just was picking Charlo to win. So, I mean, it could have went either way because... Castaño has power. I mean, does he have great boxing abilities? No. He does have boxing abilities, but, not that great.
What do you give Charlo the edge, though? Like, why? You said you were picking him to win. Why?
Just because I feel like he's the top dog and he is the 154 guy.
Okay, did he fight like the 154 guy? Because I don't think he did. I'm telling you, bro.
Yes and no.
I don't think he did. I mean, okay, look. He picked it up in the championship rounds. Okay, 100%. Okay, that's fine. But like I said, the first 5 rounds, bro, I gave him the second round because it was really nothing exciting.
Well, see, I gave him the first round, the second round. He lost the third round because that's whenever he got rocked.
Right.
But...
Okay, you gave him the first round because he tagged him pretty good?
He tagged him more than Castaño did.
Yeah, but that was all he did that round. He didn't do shit that rest of that round.
Isn't that how you went around?
So you're supposed to just lay on the whole round and then tag him a couple times and then you win the round?
Yeah, I mean because if
Fuck
what?
No, bro. Okay, look, bro. Look,
what?
Hold on, bro. Hold on. What is it? 2 minutes? 3 minutes?
3 minutes.
3 minutes. Okay. Let's say you fucking tag him for 15 fucking seconds in the 3 minute round. You win that round? Fuck no, bro.
Compared. Let's say Charlo tagged him 15 times and Castaño tagged him 10 times.
He
Who
didn't.
had? I'm just saying.
Yes. Okay.
Who had the better punches landed? Charlo did. So therefore, round 1 goes to Charlo.
Is that what the score is? Was that
That's
15?
how I scored the shit.
Was it 15-10 landed?
No, I was just throwing that number out.
Okay, but you can't throw that number out there and be like, that's what happened. Like,
I mean, I was just throwing that number out there because, like I said, if it's a big margin, or not even a big margin, but if it's a margin like that, like whoever lands the cleaner shots,
yes,
to
absolutely.
me wins that round. And Charlo landed the cleaner shots in round 1. So therefore,
So even if it was
he
three
won.
3 hits.
Yeah. I mean, because there's been round 1s like that to where it's only been 3 hits landed, and the other guy threw fucking, let's just say 50, but he didn't land any of those 50. But this other guy threw 3 hits and all 3 landed. You know, that's the way I view it.
I mean, I get it, but
You don't get
this is a championship fight, bro. This is a championship fight, and you hold more belts. You're supposed to come out and just dominate. Now I understand these are the filling out rounds, but dude, there was nothing done in the first 2-3 rounds besides whenever he got rocked. To me, 100%. And then after that, till the 6th, I think it was all Castaño. Because Charlo did nothing. He stayed against the ropes almost the entire fight, bro. The entire fight he stayed against the ropes. Not saying, oh, if you're against the ropes, you lose the round. Not saying that because defensive fighters go against the round. Yeah, I'm not saying none of that. But he did nothing, bro. Like, he was throwing and he wasn't landing shit. Now, again, both sides were. And I'm not saying that Castaño completely dominated this dude. You know, by any means, I'm not saying that. But I'm saying, and that's why I say Charlo lost him the fight, I think, because he didn't do more. And I know he could do more.
Yeah.
He could do more and he did.
Oh, yeah, for sure. The rematch will show.
If there is one. And you can
will.
tell, and like everybody says, and of course, nobody knows shit about boxing, including myself, but what I'm saying is you can tell somebody when they're defeated at the end when they're talking.
He didn't sound defeated.
Shit. Whenever he fucking won the title, whenever he found out it was a fucking split decision draw, he knew, bro, that he got away with it. You can look at his face and you can tell, man, I got saved here.
I don't think so.
I think he felt like he didn't do the best performance that he could possibly do. And I think that's why it's in his head, and that's why it's in everybody's head.
Couldn't have. He could have had a shitty performance or a shitty night, whatever. But I don't think he felt like he lost.
I mean, I think his ego kicks in at that point. To be honest, because I'm be dead ass. How many fighters actually admit that they lost a fight?
Shit.
Nobody. Exactly. So I think his ego kicked in and was like, no, I didn't lose the fight. But I'm telling you, he didn't win the fight. I'm going to tell you that shit right now.
Well,
he did not win the fight. Well, yeah, but he did not win the fight. And I truly think if anybody would have won, it should have been Castaño. Definitely. No, okay, look.
See, the
way
reason
they
why I'm
judge
saying no is because a lot of people are giving him those rounds that he did those flurries in. And I watched round 3 to where he was throwing those flurries. He threw I think somebody said he threw 20 punches and only landed 3. So it's like you're throwing 20 punches, they're fucking either touching the glove or they're getting rolled. So how the fuck are you winning a round like that? Round 3, okay, I will say that you won that round. But other than that, let's say he did that in the 4th round to where he was doing the flurries at the end of the fucking round.
He really did, though. That's what
Exactly. But that's what people are giving him. People that don't know how to score, but not yourself, but people in general, on Facebook and shit like that.
I mean, I did score it like that, but it's
no.
not,
but you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
man?
no, I get it, and I wasn't really scoring it because he was flurrying because it wasn't landing. Nothing was landing.
Exactly. But there's a lot of people that are giving him those rounds simply because
yes,
of that.
and I mean, I'm not giving them them rounds because of that. I did give him the rounds, but not because of that. I think I'm giving him the rounds because Charlo didn't do much. That's why I'm not giving.
Yeah, but you got to look at who landed the cleaner shots in those rounds.
Yeah.
And to me,
no,
that's the reason why I have it 116.
Okay, what rounds did he win? Just real quick before we end this segment. Yeah, what rounds did he win? Just to end this segment real quick.
Let me look at it. I gave him rounds 1, 2, 3.
Nah, fuck that. You gave him round 3 and he got rocked in round 3.
Was it round?
See?
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I fucked up on that one. So it should be.
So you gave him 1, 2.
1, 2, 5.
Why'd you give him?
Hold on. 1, 2, 4. Damn, I don't even know then because my scorecard's fucked up. So I might have given him 1, 2, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12.
Okay, because I can give him. I'll give him one. Fuck it. I'll give him one. So I'll give him 1, 2. I don't give him 5. I'll give him 6 for sure. Because I think 6 when he hit him with them double shots. He hit him like 3 in a row.
Okay, so
throughout
even,
that fight.
if that's right, if I remember right, then it's 115, 113 for Charlo. Yeah, I just changed it. But see, I got to go back and rewatch the fight now, seeing that I have it, that I gave him round 4. So. But see,
okay.
even I think the reason why I did give him round 3 was because he only got rocked during those during that last Fury.
Okay,
Flurry.
but still, if you look at round 1, he didn't do shit in round 1 except for
Neither
land him
did
like one.
Castagna.
Exactly, but you just
So
said
why
it,
would
but you just said it yourself.
Okay,
though.
but why would you give Castagno round 1?
Because he outworked him, I think.
Even though he didn't land.
I mean, he landed.
So you could
landed something.
no. So you could literally say, oh well, since he outworked him the entire. Well, perfect example. Mayweather Maidana won. Maidana fucking threw more punches than Floyd Mayweather. So does that mean he won?
That's different.
No, it's not different.
It is different.
Hell
You
no,
know why?
it's not.
No, you know why? You know why?
He's contradicting
No.
himself.
There's a difference. You're talking about the best defensive.
Nah, fuck
No.
that.
You're talking about the best defensive shoulder roller in the fucking game that you can clearly see how many times he misses the fucking fighter. He wasn't fucking. Charlo wasn't ducking and dodging and missing these fucking things. He was getting tagged on the arms. He wasn't. I know, but
they were getting rolled though.
Yes, they were absolutely on both sides, bro. Charlo wasn't fucking just completely dominating this fight, bro. I'm sorry.
Obviously,
I watched it twice and he did not dominate this fight at all.
You're saying since Castagno was the most active in round 1, he
And I
won round
also
1.
said because Charlo didn't do much.
But who landed more in round 1? Charlo did.
I don't honestly. I can't tell you. I don't know.
Charlo did.
But there's no way that you could have given him round 3 when he got rocked. That was the worst. That was the worst round he had, and you had him winning that round.
But see, I told you.
Yeah,
I
you
could've
changed
fucked
it. Yeah,
up.
you probably because you did. But no, I'm serious, bro. I think
that goes back to the thing.
Charlo
Because
lost
you're
this fight.
saying the more active fighter won, even though he wasn't landing. So that means Mayweather.
I didn't say he wasn't landing. I didn't say he wasn't landing. I didn't say he wasn't landing. I said both of them weren't landing a lot.
But you said he won because he was active, right?
He won some rounds, yes, because he was
more
active. Yes.
Okay. Well, then I guess Mayweather lost to Maidana.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't.
I know he didn't. But what I'm saying is, bro, 100%, Charlo lost.
Then
this
De La Hoya beat Mayweather.
fight. We can watch that shit.
I'm just saying, you're saying the more active fighter.
No. I'm saying.
Come on,
I'm saying
man.
Charlo, bro. I'm saying
I'm
Charlo didn't
giving
do
you
that
examples though. I know that, but let's say
shit. In them two fights you're talking about, bro, they fucking won them fights because they actually they stepped up and they actually showed that they're better.
But they were
Charlo didn't.
But
And
they
throughout
were.
this fight he didn't. Maybe
But
what, 10,
they
11, 12
were
rounds?
more active than Mayweather.
Okay, now you're getting stuck on the active shit. What
I'm
I'm saying is Charlo didn't do enough to win this fight. He didn't do enough to win this fight.
Neither did Castagno then. So it's fair on the draw.
Okay, it's fair on the draw. But I'm gonna tell you one thing right now. One of the judges that gave him 4 or 5
The
rounds.
117.
Yes, that's bullshit.
Yeah, it is.
That's 100% bullshit.
But everybody was blaming it for being in Texas. But if you look at it, none of the judges were from Texas.
right.
So
That's
it's like,
yeah.
what does that have to do with Texas? Like,
Be-
y'all keep Texas' name out y'all's mouth.
Because Castagno his one was like by 1 round, 1 or 2 rounds, and then they gave fucking 4 rounds more to Charlo. I think that was bullshit. 4 or 5 rounds. That shit. I thought that was absolutely bullshit. 100%. But what the fuck do I know? I don't know shit about boxing.
That's pretty good. But there is some fights coming up this weekend.
Okay, well,
There's fights.
before we go there, will this be a rematch? What's
should
next
be.
for both of these?
Apparently they're supposed to be like fighting their mandatories or whatever, which I fucking hate. I wish that would go away and they could just
Sir.
fucking do a rematch right away. And it's definitely pay-per-view worthy.
Yes, that should absolutely.
It's definitely pay-per-view worthy because it was a hell of a fight.
It was.
So I feel like it should definitely happen right away. Let's see. But yeah, we got some fights this weekend. We done with that?
Yeah, we're done with that.
There's fights on. There's fights on PBC Fox Saturday. Coffee versus Rice. I don't know any of these guys
Ooh.
on that one. But then there's fights on the Zone. Connor Ben versus Adrian Granados or some shit like that. I would know his name, but it's not at the top of my head right now. So yeah, I mean, we got that coming up.
And then we also got our episode 3 or 4? 4? Was it 4? Our co-host.
Oh yeah. Ben, he's fighting on Friday.
Yeah, he's fighting this Friday.
In
Irving.
Yep. Southern Junction. Tickets are still on sale. I'm sure you could get tickets at the door as well.
Yep. I'm gonna try to make that fight.
Yeah, I got a birthday, the wife's birthday.
All right. Well, is that the end of the boxing?
That's the
fight?
end of the boxing right now. Before I strangle my motherfuckers.
Honestly, I've been waiting to talk about this because I really, I mean, I had an open mind going. I had an open mind going to it.
Sounds like neither of y'all know what y'all talking about.
We don't know shit.
Well, goddamn it, you should.
Hey, but I'm outside looking in, and that shit was a mess. So
You should have definitely watched it.
Yeah, especially even the highlights, but I think that shit was false. Like they just highlighted. I don't know. Anyways,
the person who won.
No, because nobody won. Because
Charles. So who the hell I won?
But I've seen fights all the way through, and then I've seen the highlights, and they just highlight one side. I hate that shit. And they're like, "Oh, this is how it won." It's like, no, it's not how the fight went. But
that's
man,
it on the boxing talk.
Yeah,
follow me on Instagram, All Rounds Boxing.
Yerb.
Yeah.
But
new shirts coming soon.
yeah, merch, coming soon. So we're gonna be rocking that shit pretty soon, hopefully.
Soon.
Yeah, but
in the near future.
we had a lot of people wanted us to talk about New School. And
Oh, we're getting on to that right now?
Well, I don't know. Can we, or do you want to keep going? We can skip it right now. I mean, we have sports news to talk about.
No, we can talk about this bullshit.
But you know what? Before we do the New School, let's go ahead and just recap NBA Finals because we didn't get to do that shit.
Yeah.
So
Down goes Frazier.
Down goes Frazier, absolutely, man. Win up.
Chris Paul ain't
2-0.
never gonna win a ring.
Probably not. Win up. The Suns went up 2-0.
I thought they were gonna win it in 5.
Lost 4 straight.
They lost 4 straight,
Lost
man.
4 straight.
The
The Chris Paul curse.
fucking Giannis, man, he stepped up, and I'm actually,
Beast.
I like both teams. I was rooting for
I like
Phoenix.
both teams as well.
Yeah, I was rooting for Phoenix just because I wanted Chris Paul to win something. But I'm gonna tell you, man, I'm so glad Giannis won.
No.
I'm so glad Giannis won, man, because he just proved to the whole fucking world that you don't have to be a super team. Yep, to win this shit. You can just stay loyal. Like Dirk, like Duncan, like Kobe.
Fuck
Like
them.
Ginobili. Fuck Duncan. Well, I should slap the shit out of you.
But yeah, like these guys, man, you can stay loyal to a team, and you can win. You can
Yeah, for
win
sure.
fucking championships, man.
You don't need a super team.
I mean, even though the whole super team shit is constantly being thrown around, and they want to define what a super team is. I always see it as like, man, a super team has to be is like if you have a homegrown talent, and you build around them, that's a super team. If you assemble a team outside, that's not.
Pretty good.
But then again, the Miami Heat,
Shout out to those things.
the Miami Heat are the exception to that rule, even though they're considered the first super team. But I think that's a whole nother story, bro. That's a whole nother story. But man, shout out to the Bucks. Shout out to Giannis, man. He's well deserved. He's been putting in work for the fucking Milwaukee Bucks, yo. The fucking Milwaukee Bucks won the fucking championship.
Hopefully, Luka keeps that mindset that he can stay in one place and
He gone.
and win the ship.
He gone.
I mean, I hope so. I mean, speaking of Mavericks are talking about offering trades for Josh Richardson, which is they need to. But let's go ahead and touch on that fucking Spurs rejection trade that just happened today. Was it rejected
Yeah,
today?
it was today.
What was it again? Do you remember?
I don't. Well, it
4
was
first rounds for
4 first round. Was it 4 or 3?
I think it was 3.
3 first round picks. No, it was 4.
yeah, it was 4.
4 first round picks. A young star player right now, and then I think some other players as well, or some bullshit like that,
For
for
like
just
some-
Ben Simmons.
Yeah. Like I said, I think that's way too much. Maybe Joel Embiid, maybe, but not Ben Simmons. Absolutely, that's way too much. That is fucking way too much. And like I said, if they wanted DeJounte Murray in that deal, fuck no. Spurs should. I mean, that's rightfully. You know, they don't need to accept that trade. That shit would have crippled San Antonio for the future. I think if that trade would have went down, Pops would have retired. 100%.
Oh fuck yeah! It said there were demands like wanting 4 first-round picks and 3 pick swaps, and a young
Yeah.
player from the Spurs
Yeah, that's right.
right now.
That's nuts.
That's fucking
That's
ridiculous.
nuts. And just for Ben Simmons,
Yeah,
nothing else.
I mean, as far as it says, yes.
yeah. Oh no. Oh no.
Ben Simmons is staying with the 76ers.
Yeah.
Ain't
'Cause-
nobody gonna fucking give up that much.
No, absolutely not. He's not worth that much. I think he's one-dimensional, man. I don't think he can do anything really. I think to me, honestly, I think he's a bust. As far as him being he was drafted first overall or second overall. I think it was first overall. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Definitely a bust.
for sure.
He's a bust, and I'm here to say it right now. He's a fucking bust.
Well, DeRozan's saying that he wants to, it's not about money anymore. The ultimate thing is a championship. So his destination is
Who, DeMar?
Yeah, his destination. I think Lowry said the same thing too. But it's like, motherfucker, you already have a ring. So, but yeah, now I think their eyes are set on the LA Lakers.
If I was any team, I'd tell DeMar DeRozan, no.
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
Y'all
if
remember that?
anything,
You gotta remember that little clip
uh-uh.
with Drake and what's the motherfucker from Will Ferrell?
Mm.
And they're like trying to teach him handshakes and shit.
Oh yeah.
You don't remember
I know
that
what you're
shit?
talking about.
And
Yeah,
it's
what was that
DeMar,
for,
it's like
though?
DeMar. I forgot. I think it was on. Honestly, I don't remember what it was on. I really don't.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh no, you know what? It was on the ESPYs when Drake did it.
Was it?
I think so. I think that's what it was. But I just thought that shit was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I mean, fuck. Go ahead and go on, DeRozan. Get your ass. Get your.
I mean, they better try to get something for him. But we had to sign a trade deal. They can always do that. But
Who are we gonna get? Kuzma?
Might as well get something.
Kuzma?
I mean, who do y'all got? Nobody.
Shit, we got
DeJounte. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
No, we got that other dude as well.
Oh yeah, I remember him.
I forgot his name. He's playing on the Olympics right now. He's playing with the Olympic team.
Oh, the one that keeps the team that keeps getting blown out
They just won yesterday.
against who?
I think it was Argentina.
Ginobili don't play no more.
Exactly. It might have been somebody else. Or it was Afghanistan, I think. Well, they used to playing with bombs and shit.
I said Afghanistan.
Pass the bomb.
I said Afghanistan.
Speaking of the Olympics, Luke is dropping 50.
Boy, he's
Breaking
balling
Harry
out.
almost.
The boy's balling out.
He
Harry.
about to injure himself.
I mean, I mean, again, I don't blame him, man. Like
For
that's the
injuring
first
himself?
time. No, he ain't gonna do that shit. He might, I'm saying. Bro, taking Slovenia, bro.
Who?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Russia,
exactly.
right? Isn't that Russia?
Nah, Slovenia.
I
I don't know. Probably, maybe.
I'm
I don't know my
geographically
contacts.
retarded. Yeah.
I'm retarded.
No, Slovenia. I think. I mean, I think it's I think Slovenia is part of like Czechoslovakia, which like it's fucking in Europe somewhere. I don't know. You gonna Google that shit?
Yeah,
Google
Google.
Earth that hoe.
Google Earth it. See if we can see Lucas playing on the fucking basketball court right now.
But yeah, so
I heard Lucas leaving though.
he ain't fucking going nowhere. He's not
Spurs.
going nowhere. He's not going to the fucking Spurs. So the finals are done. Bucks are the champs.
I got a Giannis jersey for sale if anybody wants. The tags are still on that bitch. The reason why I'm selling it is because my fat ass can't fit in it. It's a size large. I wear an extra large.
You heard me?
It's a nice one.
But what to expect for next year, man? I mean, of course, it's so early. Let's do early odds for next year, man. Like, who do you got? I mean, if everybody still got the Lakers number one,
I don't see how.
they even got fucking Golden State up there in like the top 5. And
Because Clay's coming back.
but I mean, come on, dog. I mean, what does Clay have left? Like,
Threes. Splash Brothers.
but you also need your legs for threes.
Boy, don't make
You
me
need your
cross
legs,
your
bro.
ass.
And he has 2 injuries that put him out for 2 fucking years.
I heard he really didn't get injured. He just wanted to hang out at the house.
He didn't even try to even come back, even when fucking Steph was fucking struggling trying to get them
Said, fuck
motherfuckers
it, I'm
in.
gonna chill on the couch. Be in the bay. Bitch, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym?
You heard me? But so, you know, of course, there's a lot of things that are gonna be changing. But just right off the top, man, do y'all have anybody what to expect for the NBA Finals next year?
Brooklyn.
Probably.
Brooklyn. I fucking hate it. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing, you know, the same teams in there again. Phoenix versus
no,
Phoenix
I mean,
versus Bucks. Just not be a fucking boring last game 6 like it was this last time.
I'm gonna tell you, man. I think Milwaukee was one and done.
Yeah,
I'm
I think
gonna
so,
be 100% honest with you. I'm glad they got it because I don't think they have enough to go back to back at all. Especially in the East. Especially with the super fucking team that's over there.
They gotta stay healthy though.
They do. But I think that's ultimately what happened to them, and that's why they didn't win because they weren't healthy against the Bucks. But I mean, I maybe can see Phoenix coming back and doing something. I think they're going to be dominating in the regular season. I think they're going to start to struggle in the postseason next year. I think if Mavericks don't do shit, they're still going to struggle all year.
They ain't gonna do
You think Phoenix will be good even without Chris Paul?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, because they were good without him the year before.
No, they weren't.
Well, no, they were. But I mean, you have to see it. They're young.
Oh, you're talking about whenever they were in the bubble?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, they did
Yeah.
okay.
they're young. Like they're all within 2-3 years. You know, they're young. I think they're on the up and up. Now Chris Paul kind of gave them a little push over, but I think even without Chris Paul, they already know how to win. Now, so I think they'll be all right. They're definitely going to make a run. They'll definitely have a top 4 seed, 100%. I think they'll have home court in the first round, but they will finish top 4 seed next year. I think Lakers are not going to do shit.
I hope not.
I just don't. I don't think. I mean, look,
Especially-
how LeBron gonna be? 37.
Yeah, especially
38.
if they if they get. I think they said something about Carmelo Anthony wanting to fucking go. It's like,
What's he
man,
gonna do?
you're gonna get like the fucking senior citizens.
Yeah,
over there.
exactly, bro. That's exactly what they're gonna do. Honestly, I think even if they get all these people, bro, they're still not gonna be able to do shit. I mean, they might be a good regular season team, but when it comes down in the clutches in the very end in the fucking playoffs, you need a bench, you need rotation, and they don't have it, bro. They're not gonna have it. They're not. And they do. And in the clutch moments, they depend heavily on LeBron and AD.
Yep.
And
Well, especially if they get rid of their bench. I mean, they're gonna supposedly get rid of what's that guy's name, Schroeder or
oh yeah, Dennis Schroeder.
him. They were offering him a $4 million. I mean, not $4 million. A 4-year contract, but he wanted, I think, like a 5-year contract, some bullshit. Like, I seen something like that, and Chicago was supposedly gonna offer him the 5-year contract or some bullshit.
I don't like Dennis Schroeder. I never really liked his game. Not nothing against him. He can ball, but I never liked his game.
You don't like the blonde streak?
You know he's German.
Yeah.
So that's Cody's fucking favorite player in the NBA. Right?
Who's that?
Dennis Schroeder.
No.
This one I don't know. Besides Luca.
But Dennis Schroeder, he's
Yeah.
German. He's on the German national. I think he can't play in the German national team. But yeah, he speaks fluent German.
We're the best. We're the. Never
We.
mind. Never mind.
Yeah, no, he's German, dog. You didn't know that?
Yeah, you can tell by the red hair.
Red hair. That's Irish, bro.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you were related to somebody that works with us.
I don't claim nobody. Nobody from that place.
All right. I guess we're done with the NBA talk, man. Let's go straight into it, man. Breaking news: We just got it within
Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun.
within the last hour, I guess.
You know what? Just talk about the baseball thing real
Yeah,
quick, since that's the
what
only
I'm-
thing that we have.
that's what I'm talking about.
I thought you said football.
No, I said breaking news. It just came in an hour ago.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead. Go ahead.
The Texas Rangers trade
The
outfielding
greatest team right now.
they traded the outfield slugger Joey Gallo to the New York Yankees. Of course, by the time you hear this, yeah, actually no, man. Actually, it's actually a good thing. It really is.
We'll see once we find. I mean, it's an 8-player trade.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. So
Because I couldn't see no details on it. I looked through ESPN. I looked through the score.
yeah, we
You
said,
check Bleacher.
Yeah, we said
Yeah.
Gallo in a reliever, some guy Nick something I've never heard of. I mean, most of the Rangers I've never heard of, but
That's facts.
yeah. So we're getting a lot of their farm system.
That's good. We need it.
Supposedly their farm system isn't the best, but their international players have potential to be star players. So
Who, Darvish?
Hey, Darvish wrecked, dog. He wrecked when he was here.
Yeah, he was good.
It's just the rest of the team couldn't do shit.
yeah, at the end of his time here, he fell off, but
But then again,
he's balling now.
he picked
Didn't
right
he win
back
the World
up.
Series?
No, he went to the World Series.
He was with the Dodgers, wasn't
No, he went to the Cubs, and now he went to the Dodgers.
he? He went to the.
Yeah,
he's
He's
with the
Padres
Cubs.
now. No,
Oh,
he's
is he?
with Padres
Yeah.
now. So they're probably
Did he
going
go
to
to?
this year.
Did he go to?
He won.
I know he went to the Cubs, and then they went. I think they went to the playoffs, or they went to the World
He
Series.
was with the Dodgers. He
Yeah,
was.
I
I don't
think
know if he.
Exactly.
He
Y'all
might
say
have
I
won.
don't keep
He
up with
might have-
sports.
Shit.
He might have won.
Most
I'm
people
not
don't know
sure.
shit about baseball.
Oh, y'all motherfuckers know.
But
But yeah, we'll see how that plays out. The thing I hate about baseball is I'm impatient, and it takes years and years and years for prospects to develop and then make it to the majors. So
Shit, if they want to develop, they need to put music in their big.
what I want the Rangers to do, I mean, of course we're talking about the Rangers. This is our home team. What I want the Rangers to do is do what the Houston team did.
Cheat.
Yeah, that would win us a World Series. Yes, hell yeah.
would
No,
you
we
cheat
almost
if
won
it
one.
would bring us a World Series?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Would you?
Fuck yeah.
I think I would.
I would too, bro.
I mean,
But see, okay, but what I'm talking about is building stars. Like, I think that's what the one thing that the Rangers farm system couldn't do,
they need
and they
to do
can't
something
do,
with that good ass stadium.
and they can't take the players to the next level. They can't.
Yeah,
They can't
they're-
develop them into stars.
Yeah, that's
Houston did amazing.
Yeah, Houston drafted well, and they developed.
They developed well, and
Sounds like the
that's-
Spurs.
That's true.
That's one
That's true.
thing. That's one thing that the Rangers really struggle with. After what was it, 2016? I think was the last playoff appearance or something like that.
Damn, what has it been? No.
I think
Has it been that
2015,
long?
2016.
Yeah.
But yeah, they.
Well, you can't really count the one game play in because I think that's how that far they got.
Oh, well, then it was 2015. Then I think.
Yeah.
It was the back-to-back Blue Jay series. Was the last time.
Well,
we were in.
the one of the Blue Jays series was the game, the playing game, because they went and they lost in 5 in the first round. Then they went back and it was a 1-game playoff series, and that was the 7th inning.
Well, that
blunder.
means they made it to the
That's
playoff.
That was the 7th inning. That was a playing series.
The
That was the whole.
Andrews
That was
era.
that, yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god, that heartbreaking shit.
Yeah. So, but we'll see. Like I said, the worst thing about baseball is that it takes so long for these prospects to develop. They just drafted Jack Leiter, number 2 overall
I
from
think that's gonna be-
Vanderbilt.
That's our ace of the future.
Yeah, he's supposedly a stud. Actually, I watched the College World Series, and he is a beast. So
He actually went to go tour the stadium and he was on the mound. He kind of did like a fake pitch. I was like, oh, that's cold. Because he had his little jersey on.
yeah. Was his dad an all-star?
Huh?
His dad was an all-star.
Oh, yeah, bro. Fucking outlier.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah. So
Hell yeah, brother.
we'll see. We'll see if JD and this new Chris Young GM guy can put something together.
Well, hopefully, the new GM, he was an actual pitcher.
Yeah,
before.
he played for the Rangers. Yeah.
Yeah.
He
He
gone.
wasn't that great.
He gone.
He wasn't.
He wasn't that great, but hey, that don't mean he ain't gonna be shit. 'Cause
Yeah,
when
but-
Washington played, He didn't do shit, but he took us to 2 World Series.
But John Daniels.
He was
didn't
also on
play.
coke though, wasn't
Yeah, he was. That's a secret. That's a secret. Go celebrate.
That's
That's
a-
he? Hey, I got a few kilos. You know?
Honestly, I think he was my favorite manager. Besides Johnny Oates back in the 90s, but he was just too fucking.
What about Buck Showalter?
He was alright. I didn't really. I mean, he was alright. I actually put. What was the guy we had just recently? Before.
Oh, Bannister.
Yeah, Bannister. I actually like Bannister.
He
He was
yeah.
awesome. Like he was great. But I like when I watched him. Not only just because it's just because I think he was great. He was awesome as a he was a player's coach.
Yeah,
I think that's what
he really was.
Yeah.
I mean, and he's doing great. I think he's with Cleveland, the Cleveland Garbage.
Cleveland
team.
Browns?
The Guardians.
Yeah, the Cleveland Guardians now.
Oh, yeah, I forgot they changed
I
it.
think he's with Cleveland, or he could be with the A's. I'm not sure who he's with, but he's killing it wherever he's at too. So, but he's just a positional bench coach. But yeah, Ron Washington was a beast.
Yeah, he was. So waiting on the return for the full details. He does have to pass the physical as well. I don't know if he already did or not, but checking in on that return from the Yankees, man. But that's a big trade. Something that we definitely needed to do, even though I don't want to see Gallo go. The Rangers are in a terrible position right now, and we definitely need all the help that we can possibly get for the future. So I'm not too worried about it. Now, if only they would have been able to trade Adalis. You know, I mean, he's a rookie, but he's like,
I think there's still time, is there not?
there might be. I don't know when the
might be.
deadline is, but you know, you never know. Maybe by next game, but I think today's the deadline, right? Or is it tomorrow?
What is today?
It's Wednesday, the 28th.
7th,
8th.
27th,
I thought it was-
28th.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
I think the Rangers have plans to keep Adalis Garcia in their future.
Maybe they're holding out. Maybe they didn't. Maybe if he shows something early next year, maybe they can trade him by the deadline next year. I think that'll be awesome. Just get as much young talent as possible to try to surround Leiter.
Yeah, well,
You know.
the thing about that is he's not young. He's 28. He's
Yeah,
28.
no,
He's a
I'm
rookie.
saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
we're
Like
trading him.
yeah, trading him. Yeah. I'm trading him to try to bring in young talent because he's doing great. I think
Yeah.
he's doing awesome. But because he's
28,
old,
yeah.
because he's
That's-
28, you gotta try to get him rid of him. Let him go try to produce for a contender, and try to get something back for him. I mean,
Yeah.
that's how the game goes. The thing is it doesn't seem like our GMs, man, in any sport here in town, make the right decisions on trying to flip talent for a younger talent.
Yeah.
I see that shit going around. I see players getting flipped for third, fourth rounders. And it's like, bro, why couldn't you do that? Why wouldn't you give up a third rounder for this guy?
Yeah.
Well, fourth rounder, especially the Cowboys, dude. God. Oh, my God. I don't know why it happens like that, bro. Like, you see top tier guys, fly off because for a third, fourth rounder, but the Cowboys won't give it up.
Yep.
And it's like, why not, man? Like, y'all in win now mode. Y'all might as well.
Yeah,
Like, come
they're
on,
always
dude.
in win now mode.
But speaking of them, man, speaking of going right into the NFL, Dallas Cowboys, they picked up Malik Hooker.
Sleep on defense. Boy, sleeping defense.
So, with that signing, man, what do y'all think about that, man? Do y'all
Sleeper
think?
defense.
Yeah, it's sleeper defense because you got him on fantasy.
It don't even matter if I have him on fantasy.
So you honestly, really, really, truly think they're gonna be a sleeper?
Yep.
I'm excited about that, and I was telling y'all before that the defense is the weakest part of the Dallas Cowboys game. Offensively, I think we compare nicely with really anybody in the league. If our offensive line is healthy, but our secondary, our defensive line was at the bottom of the barrel last year.
Yep.
So I think adding Malik Hooker, he's a former first-round pick from Ohio State in 2017.
The Ohio State.
Yes, sir. So I'm excited about it. I know he's coming off an Achilles tear, so we'll see. I know all the
I
reports.
just came over that yesterday.
I got it right now. I'm still.
So Cody, man, you're the new addition to the podcast, man. So I'm gonna tell you this, man. You say your biggest concern Oh, first, okay. We'll go into what you consider or your overall schedule ranking here in a minute. But you want to say that your biggest question mark going into this year is the defense.
For sure.
So Malik Hooker definitely adds a positive to that, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think just the fact that the Colts defense over the past few years, that's where he came from, was the Colts.
We ain't talking about the Colts. No, I'm just fucking with you.
But the Colts defense has been solid for the past 2-3 years, I believe.
Yeah.
And he's a part of that.
Yep.
So adding that experience that he had with the Colts, I think we have a bunch of young cornerbacks that I think are going to be that our defense is going to be relying on.
Yeah, we can't be getting smoked again, Diggs.
Yeah.
He was a rookie,
Diggs,
man. He held his own.
He about to go off this year.
He did get toasted, but I like Diggs. Diggs shows, out of all our cornerbacks so far, I think Diggs shows that dog that the defense has been missing, like that old Deion Sanders, like.
He was a
yet.
wide receiver. I don't know.
I'm not saying he's gonna be compared to Deion Sanders, but I think he has that Jalen Ramsey, that nastiness about him that I think none of our defense had at all last year.
Yep.
I mean, you had people like Jalen Smith swiping on defense when the other team got a first down. I mean, and he made the tackle. So, like, nobody had a fire inside of him last year. That's what I think is missing.
You know, it's funny that you mentioned Deion Sanders because honestly, I don't think we've ever had a cornerback like that since Deion. Like honestly, like Terrence Newman, no. Even though he was pretty good, Terrence Newman didn't have that. Brandon Carr definitely didn't fucking have that. Byron Jones didn't have it. He was like a nice guy.
He didn't have it.
I mean, there was really nobody. Cheeto didn't have it. Even though I wish he would, because I actually like Cheeto.
Yeah, Cheeto was really decent.
I mean, he was. I liked him, but I think honestly, I don't think the defense developed him well. I mean, the one thing with these guys, what a lot of people don't know, is man, you gotta play to these guys' strengths. You have to. Yeah. You can't develop a player to a scheme. You have to scheme around the player.
Yeah.
If not, you have to get rid of that player.
Yeah.
It's just period.
And hopefully, this new coach Dan Quinn can do that.
Hopefully, he can.
He built the Legion of Boom with guys that I think were drafted like the guys that we drafted. Like, I don't know what round Richard Sherman was drafted in. Cam Chancellor. Yeah. They weren't first round picks. I don't believe.
No. They were all mid.
That's what I'm saying. So. Hopefully Dan Quinn can do that, and from what we're seeing, all over social media and all the videos and reports and stuff, he's in the thick of it.
I hope so, bro. I really do. So
sleeper deep.
So, right off top, you think the defense has improved from last year? With Michael Parsons, with all these rookies, guys coming in. I mean, I don't see how they could get any worse than being almost dead last year.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that they've gotten worse. And like I said, Malik Hooker gives me kind of I'm more at ease with the defense, I guess you could say. But
all right, now I gotta address it, bro.
What would really excite me?
What?
Is if we traded for Xavier Howard from the
Dolphins. Of course, that would be awesome.
Dude.
What would you give up? They're gonna want first round picks.
I think I'm willing to give it up.
I would, but will Jerry or Steven
no, probably
do?
not.
What do you say, pause?
I think I'm willing to give it up. I mean, we gave up a first for Amari Cooper. I mean, we could probably give up a receiver. Who are the Dolphins' receiver right now? Jalen Waddle.
Do they got Parker still?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they do.
Okay. Tua ain't got nobody to throw to. Let's offer Michael
Gallup.
Gallup.
I mean, Parker was good. I don't know what he did.
That's
last
it,
year.
though.
He didn't do
That's
nothing
it.
last year, I don't think.
So let's offer up Michael Gallup. Maybe. I mean, I like Michael Gallup. I like him a lot. Like, he's a mini Dez. He's a go getter. He's a jump ball guy. But
it's gonna come down to they're gonna have to do something. They're gonna have to do something with that because I mean they love CD. They love CD Lamb, so they're gonna keep CD Lamb.
Yeah.
One of them, Amari has a contract that's almost untradeable now.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say, would you trade Mike or Amari Cooper?
No,
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't. Honestly, I think by far right now, Amari Cooper's our best wide receiver.
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
I
he's
think
top 10.
CD has the potential to probably surpass him, but right now, I think with Amari's route running and his dude, he's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, and a lot of people sleep on him, but and
He looks
sometimes
sleepy.
yeah, he does, bro. I don't know what it is about
Silent
Amari,
killer.
bro. Yeah,
Silent killer.
bro, it looks like he don't even want to play, bro.
Yeah.
It looks like he
Yeah.
don't want to play, bro.
Yeah,
like you look at him, he's like
yeah,
just
like,
dead
why
ass.
am I
face.
here?
Yes, bro. Like, and then you like talk to him, he's like happy as shit.
Mhm.
It's like, bro, what the fuck's wrong?
Yeah,
with
whenever
you?
he scores touchdowns,
Yeah.
like, man, where'd this come from?
Exactly, bro. It's like, I don't know. I'm not gonna say nothing that's gonna hurt people's feelings, but
What you mean?
something else is that sometimes he looks like he has special needs, probably. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I don't know, but I think by far he's our best receiver.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know if I want to be part of this podcast anymore.
but
I mean, if you look at like Pittsburgh, I don't know. I think it was
Schittsburg.
Yeah, it was. I forgot you. I don't like him
We'll
either,
say
but
it to the end.
I say that shit till the end. The Schittsburg Squealers, dog.
they traded for Minka Fitzpatrick, and their defense shot up.
But was it because of Minka though?
I mean, he helped.
I mean,
For
he
sure.
did help, but
For
I don't
sure.
think it was.
But I mean, they also had Bud Dupree. They got T.J. Watt, like all these. But
think it was
I think with
Yep.
Randy Gregory emerging as people were saying he's emerging. If Micah Parsons can fill a hole,
He's gonna
we
do
get
it. Sleeper defense, dog. I'm telling you.
an Xavier Howard and a Malik Cooker. I mean, come on, man. Like,
Dude, if
we're-
we get Xavier and Howard, bro, I think by far a top 10 defense.
hopefully, yes.
I think
the
top
only,
10.
the only issue is that we still can't stop the run. We haven't addressed DT. We addressed it in the draft, but third, fourth, fifth round. I think it was fourth round and later is when we addressed the defensive line.
All I gotta say is
When did we get Dak in the fourth one, right?
Yeah,
Fourth-
but he's a quarterback. Tom Brady was drafted 199, and
He was
people
last
claim
one
that he's the
player.
GOAT. So
It could
He is
happen
the GOAT.
with these guys. Man. Come on,
old
man.
school, bro. But
Yeah, Bobby Boucher.
the greatest defensive player ever.
see, we should have him. Hey, speaking of wearing number 9, not talking about Romo, but on the in training camp right now,
Oh,
who's wearing number
Swiper,
9?
no swiping.
Huh?
Swiper, no swiping. Jalen Smith.
Yes. Dude, I don't know what it is. I don't know.
he gone.
I hope not. I really do. I hope not.
I hope not either, but I think if anything, they could probably trade him.
They might. But I don't know how much they'll get for him.
Yeah, I mean,
That's the thing. It's crazy because everybody talks about how like he's not really that great. I think he's awesome. I don't think he's like the best linebacker in the league.
He's
But-
a good team player,
He's a good linebacker.
and yeah, that too. And he's a good. What is it? Like a good. He's not a cancer in
yeah.
in the defense.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like I said, I truly think what hurt Dallas last year was like the scheme, the defensive scheme.
Yeah. I mean,
The
even,
coaching, they didn't really. You can almost tell from year to year, from the year before to last year, that it almost seemed like the defense didn't know where to be
yeah.
at times.
The guy you're talking about, Jalen Smith, he even came out in an interview and said that this scheme was too complex. It's not what they're used to running, and it was just that's why they were getting beat. Cause
Yeah,
they were,
I remember
yeah.
him saying that because I remember he got criticized like, oh, does that mean that he don't know how to learn
exactly.
defenses?
He can't run the defense.
Right, yeah. But it's not only him. Like you saw with Leighton Vander Esch as well.
Yep.
I mean, and that's your heart of your defense is your linebacking
Yeah.
core, and if your linebacking core is the ones that are getting stumped by the scheme, how the rest of your defense is going to play out. Like they're the ones that are supposed to be supporting the front and the back end of that defense, and they can't run the play. They were getting juked out
Yep.
so bad. Like
Oh,
the
yeah.
play with like play action was killing them.
Killing them.
They
Killing
were
them.
so bad. I didn't even play with them on Madden.
Like it was just so bad on the way they play defense.
Yeah, I mean, and that's another thing. They Jalen Smith is only good running downhill. Like he's not good side to side because of his injury in college and his drop foot and all this stuff.
But I think that's why
So-
him and Leighton Vander Esch was so good that first year, because Vander Esch could played
Yeah,
between the
yeah,
hash.
Van Der Esch.
He played between the hash marks, man.
yeah,
like crazy.
He what am I trying to say? He covered for Jalen, I guess.
Yeah, he did.
You know, carried him for whatever. But yeah, man, we'll see. So I'm excited, man. Like I said last time I was here, I'm a diehard Cowboy fan. We're on Hard Knocks. I can't wait to watch that shit.
Same.
Can't
Oh,
wait.
man, the last time we were on Hard Knocks, dude, we didn't
I
have a
don't
good
care.
year. We didn't have a good year
It's
at all.
been
They don't give a
96.
shit.
We got a good year.
What happened? You said it that the last time the Bucks won. the
Oh
Cowboys
yeah,
won.
yeah. No. Oh, the Bucks, the Milwaukee. Yeah.
Yeah.
Last time
Yeah.
Milwaukee won was in '71.
Yep. And then the
Cowboys
last
won.
time
The
Suns lost in the finals,
Cowboys
was
won.
92. Yeah.
Hey, we in there now.
Yeah,
Hey, this our year.
I hope so, bro.
Stars are lining up for us.
Now the fucking players need to
Pun
look at that shit.
intended.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
but you said the defense is your biggest question mark.
Sleeper.
My biggest question mark. I don't know. What's your biggest question mark, bro?
Sleeper.
What's your biggest question mark? for Dallas?
My biggest question mark really is Dak.
That's mine.
Not even. Not
That's
even.
mine. And
Not
speaking
even.
on that, he actually
That
got
fucking
injured.
shoulder injury.
He has a shoulder injury.
But
It's
it ain't
just
the what?
It's just a muscle strain,
It ain't the what?
but
It ain't the ankle.
yeah, it's not the ankle.
Good. Thank God. It's still a
Ain't
fucking
worried about it.
injury.
Ain't worried about it.
But it's his throwing shoulder.
That's fine. I ain't worried about it.
Nah, man.
He'll be
If
alright.
there's anybody, like I said, if there's anybody that will do the work and put the work in and be
It definitely is him.
committed,
Absolutely.
it's Dak. So
Absolutely.
like you don't have to worry. Like you don't have to micromanage Dak. Like
No.
you know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
he'll do what because I honestly feel like just listening to his interviews and watching him play, like I honestly feel like he would rather be the best quarterback of all time than, you know, win a Super Bowl. I don't want to say win a Super Bowl, but shit, I don't know. He would rather be the best than get paid or whatever the case may be. That's how I feel.
You know, I thought that too until this contract negotiation. Because he said that shit before this contract negotiation, and he held out. He did all this shit, and dude, if he does not pan out, it cripples the Cowboys' future, 100%. I think
The only thing with that is you got to get paid
true, and I get it
because
I
you're
do.
fucking putting your body.
But he turned down a $100 million contract.
Yeah, but
He turned out
he got
$100 million. That's getting paid to me. I'm sorry. Where did he come from? Where did he
Well,
come from?
yeah, but I
And he
mean,
got $100 million, and he turned it down.
all right. I mean, but we can say the same thing about just our job. Like we got dudes like I'm not gonna say no names, but we got
They know
people
who
doing
they
the
are.
same job that we're doing, and we should be getting paid more.
So you talking about I should hold out and get
You
paid?
should. I'm gonna hold out for this
I should be
podcast.
getting paid
until
both of y'all
y'all
motherfuckers. I should be getting paid more than both of y'all motherfuckers.
You are getting paid
Yeah,
more
you
than
are.
both of
I
us.
should be getting paid a lot more than both of y'all motherfuckers.
But I think that's the cow. I think that's the Joneses' fault.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, Steven actually came out in an interview and
Yeah.
said that was his number one mistake is not signing Dak back then, and that's true. He should have.
He should have.
He should have.
I mean, these past since probably before 2016, they just been making like all kinds of mistakes as far as contracts and signing players.
Do you think
and-
that's Steven Jones? Do you think Do you think it's Steven Jones, or do you think it's still Jerry behind the scenes running the shit?
Jerry.
Well, that part of it, I think, is Steven. I think the Zeke signing, that's Jerry. I think, stuff like that, like signing Jalen.
Tank.
I guess Tank, yeah.
You know, I don't have no problem with Jalen Smith or Zeke signing. I really don't. Even people criticize the Zeke signing. I think we need a running back. I think he's still one of the great
Tony
running
Pollard
backs.
can't fill his shoes.
No,
I
absolutely
don't
not.
think so either.
And we talked about this. The defensive scheme, the defenses that play against both of them, they're completely different.
Mm-hmm.
When Zeke's in, they fucking stack the box. They
Yeah.
play two stop
Yeah.
Zeke.
I hope Jeremy's listening to this.
Yeah, they play two stop Zeke. I think I told Jeremy this shit.
Yeah,
They
we
play
got
two stop Zeke. They don't do that shit with Tony Pollard.
Yeah,
They don't play to stop Tony Pollard. When they come in, they start playing back. They know it's going to be
Yep.
pass. They're okay if they get burned by Pollard, as long as they don't get burned on the back end.
Yeah.
I think that's 100% how they play. But DeMarcus Lawrence's contract, I'm 100% not okay with.
I was about to say that's another questionable thing because he didn't play good last year.
No,
Yeah.
he hasn't
I don't
played
think he's
good.
gonna play good
Well,
this year.
so
That's like another Dez contract.
He's been playing well. Like he's a great run stopper. He's just not putting up like sack numbers that everybody's wanting. But
Well,
that's
when you
also because he doesn't have anybody on the other side.
I get it.
I think.
He had,
but he had Alden Smith on the other side.
Oh, come on.
Alden
man.
Smith
This dude
took
ain't
all
played
the
in 6
fucking sacks
years.
away. But he took all the fucking. He was a sack leader last year.
But it's just like people lining up to stop Zeke. Everybody's lining up, make sure 90 doesn't beat us on that side.
That's true. I see that.
Um,
But when you go out and you get paid,
when you're supposed to be the hot boy,
yeah. And when you play defensive end, what's your number one goal? Get to the quarterback.
Stop the run.
No, and he does that. No, you defensive end, 100% get to the quarterback,
Yeah,
and he
I
cannot get to the quarterback.
agree.
No, he can. He just can't do it consistently.
I agree. I'm kind of torn between that whole thing because I do understand where you're coming from, but then again, I do see what he does and what he brings to the defense. Yeah, like I said, I'm kind of torn, but I don't know. I think with the addition of Randy Gregory, I think maybe for the first few weeks, I think people are going to sleep on Randy Gregory, and once he starts putting up sack numbers, then people are going to start planning for him. Teams are going to start planning for him, and then I'm hoping DeMarcus Lawrence starts eating.
I hope so. I hope so. The only problem with Randy Gregory is I think his conditioning, because he don't play every down.
That's
and
true.
They pull him out a lot.
That's true, and there's everybody's talking saying that he's putting on all this weight.
Yeah.
So that's gonna affect his conditioning as well.
Mhm.
But so far, the reports that I'm hearing, the all the radio stations and social media that I'm listening to, are saying that he's an all-pro defensive end. So
Gregory.
yeah.
Do you think when they put Micah in and Micah Parsons, do you think when they put him in, they're gonna kind of scheme him off the edge and kind of bring him in and as another kind of rushing the quarterback type of guy in some defensive scheme? Maybe they'll create a new scheme for him.
So I don't think well I don't know. What I'm hoping, because I watched a lot of Penn State because he was our first round draft pick. So I watched a lot of Penn State highlights, and he didn't play during the COVID year. But I think what I'm hoping they do is send them up the middle, because I think that's going to it's going to give us another avenue to the quarterback. So you're not going to get the double teams on Gregory or Lawrence, and if you are getting double teamed on them, I think Micah Parsons can beat offensive linemen one-on-one.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think so too.
And he went up the middle a lot in Penn State, so I think that's what they're gonna. I hope that's what they're gonna try to do.
And early in like practices and things like that this year, again apparently he was good in coverage as well.
Yeah.
He was good in drop back coverage.
Yeah, I mean the guy runs a 4.4, what 5.40 or something like that.
Crazy
That's
shit.
faster than Zeke.
I mean Zeke now.
Oh, yeah.
Then again,
Yeah.
Zeke said he's in the best condition he's ever been in his entire
Let
life.
me see a 40 time then.
He couldn't beat me, dog.
But I mean, hopefully the Cowboys, man. I just cannot wait for the season.
Oh man, I'm excited.
Of course. After the second preseason game this year, we are gonna do 2 podcasts in a week, and we are gonna
Maybe 2 podcasts.
maybe 2 podcasts, but one of the podcasts that week is definitely gonna be the fantasy draft. We're gonna give you all of our content, everything that we've done, all the research we've done. We're gonna go ahead and put that out there, and hopefully that'll help you out with your fantasy draft and your fantasy leagues. We're not gonna go really too in depth with it because that'll be a fucking 3 or 4 hour show.
Yeah.
But we will give you at least top 5, top 10 in each position to try to give you an advantage going into your fantasy league, which I'm excited about.
And I have opening on my league.
Woo-hoo!
Kicking the other nigga off.
Dropping them off already.
Kicking him to the curb. He ain't answering me, so shit. I'm looking for somebody. It's a $50 buy-in.
So go ahead and hit him up on social media. If you in, man, I think it's gonna be a fun league. to 12 man league.
8-man league.
8-man league. So you already know that's just gonna be stacked
It's
with.
gonna be competitive.
Oh, it's 8-man league?
Yeah. So it's gonna be jacked with talent, man, on each team.
Yes,
So
It's gonna be tough.
it's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be really, really tough.
Be a good one.
Yeah, man. So
The Weekend Warriors.
if you with it, man, come with it. We got one. We have a lot of NFL news, but we don't want to drag this shit out. We want to wait for the NFL to kind of kick in when the season starts. And
Yeah, we
preseason
could
starts.
talk more about the NFL
Yeah.
as the time builds up.
But one more, I just want to get it on right now.
Hey,
What do you think?
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Dak Prescott could miss a few weeks with shoulder injury.
Yeah, he's
What's
day-
the
he's day to
concern
day.
for Cowboys.
Few weeks into this right now, or a few weeks in the league.
he's
so
day
you-
to day.
Okay,
Just
that's
a little-
He don't need to play preseason.
he look at boy. He ain't worried about
I ain't
it
worried
at
about it,
all. Boy, you better be
He's
worried
sweating.
about it. Man,
And even if he does go down, we got Gary Gilbert. Come on.
get the
You said
fuck
you wasn't
outta
sweating?
here.
Gary Gilbert.
Yeah, get
Save the
the
day.
fuck
Boy,
out
almost
of
beat the
here.
11-0 Steelers.
You said you weren't sweating, boy. You should have seen the boy's work hat.
That bitch have mildew growing out there.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah.
That's because we work.
Boy, for real.
I know a lot of y'all fools ain't used to it, but
Who? Boy, shit, I'm over there supervising y'all motherfuckers. Y'all need this.
Exactly.
supervisor.
Nah, but
I'll be telling y'all what to do, and you're like, you know what, that is right. Duh.
biggest off-season kind of story going on that's just kind of stalemate right now.
hey, Ron.
Boy talking trash
Hey,
about,
Aaron.
about the Green Bay
Hey,
Packers
Aaron.
front office.
Man,
His Aaron
you see his presser?
Rodgers. No, I didn't.
Boy.
Bad.
Pretty much. Yeah, he was pretty much saying that he wants from now on, he wants a say in all the recruiting that goes on, is what he said.
Who the fuck is you, dog?
Aaron
Come
Rodgers,
on,
dog.
dog.
Nah, I know that, but who the fuck is? Come on, son.
Yeah, he wants a say in all the front office moves.
I want the same with my job. Goddammit, put that on me. I'm like,
yeah, he feels disrespected.
He is disrespected. 100%.
I mean, he really is. He goes on the at the podium 1 week last year or 2 years ago and says that, oh man, we got this great veteran. He's a great leadership in the locker room, and then the next week Green Bay trades him. So I mean, it's stuff like that, and then they don't address offensive weapon help in the draft.
They draft a quarterback to succeed him.
Yeah, and then a cornerback the next year. So it's I get why he feels disrespected, but he went off. He said that people come here to play with me.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
So he was like, I want a say in what goes on around here, and if not, then that's why he held out. So, but I think he's gone after this season if he plays.
Honestly, I think he's gone this season. I think it's gonna be like before the trade deadline type of shit. Honestly, because I think it's already spilling out into the locker room. Well, definitely spilling out into the locker room where Devontae Adams is already
Oh yeah,
on the verge. And you're talking about, first of all, your number one quarterback and now your number one receiver.
Yep.
Dude, what the fuck is Green Bay gonna do? Like,
and they just
Jordan
traded
Love?
for
The
they just traded for Randall Cobb.
Again?
Yeah, they got Randall Cobb back. I think this was Randall Cobb last year. I think that's why he came back.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna just like sign and just retire him.
No, I think he'll play because they all tweeted out.
Oh yeah, because Devontae Adams not gonna play.
They all tweeted a picture of MJ, Pippen, and oh my God, somebody else. I can't remember who. Randall Cobb was supposed to be in that little metaphor.
Oh, okay.
So I think they're gonna play together.
Rodman, maybe?
I can't remember who it was,
Okay.
but
Dennis Rodman?
yeah. But yeah, man, Aaron's unhappy in Green Bay, so
And I mean,
you know what? He's made my life a living hell for 3 years. So
I
Facts.
I hate bringing them up, especially after talking about the Cowboys.
Icy. That boy
shit's
clean.
It is really, really.
I can't match with anything like that. I
Too
can't.
dark. It's white.
Anyways,
But I think Green Bay's in trouble. I think that's going to be tough for them to kind of overcome. And they pretty much cornered themselves into and they backed themselves into a corner. But that's okay because they're Green Bay and I don't give a fuck about Green Bay.
yeah, me either.
And shout out to Ernest Dachi's out there in West Texas because
that's his team.
Green Bay sucks, and they're always gonna suck. And I hope he leaves so I can shove it in your face next time I see you.
Wow, pause. Y'all be wilding on this shit, man.
But hey, okay. Now that we're done with I mean, I have, Dallas Stars to talk about. It's off season right now. So many things are going on. But again, I don't have support on the NHL thing, man.
Man,
So
I watch NHL all the time.
I don't have support on the NHL shit. All I want to know is, all I'm gonna say is, I'm a Stars fan. They signed Ryan Sutter. I'm so happy about that. They got Braden Holtby back.
Damn, hell yeah.
Backup goalie. We lost Bishop. Yeah, that's good. We lost Alexiak and all this shit. But man, I'm so excited for that season to start.
Man.
If you haven't been to a hockey game, you haven't been to a Stars game in the local area, man, you gotta go. That shit is so fucking lit.
You could go see the Fort Worth Bruins. They don't even play no more, right?
It's,
Isn't that even the
it was
Bruins?
the Brahmas.
Oh, whatever. Same shit.
It's really not. The Bruins are a bear. The Brahmas are a
Boston.
bull.
You right.
Of course I'm right. I know I'm right. Anyway.
You thought you was right about the Charlo. Boy, let's go to the next goddamn segment.
All right, with the next.
Well, you know what? I'll start watching hockey so we can talk about it.
Yeah, man, please, bro. I want to talk about hockey, man. Y'all both watch hockey, bro.
I got
Man, hey,
I
we can
watched
go
the
to
Stanley Cup
fucking
last year.
games. We can go to games, bro. The games are fucking awesome. They're
Hey,
fucking
let's
amazing.
go.
Hey, let's go.
But man, going into our last segment, man, is gonna be this. It won't be the last. I guess. Yeah, technically, it's our last segment, last topic. Is this? Of
What
course,
else would it be?
Of course, it's our hip hop. Well, because we're gonna talk about the beef or the disses.
It's hip hop.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The topic, not the segment, because kind of two different segments. Anyways, hip hop segment, man. Of course, is what's keeping us afloat, dog. Dead ass. We got a lot of people telling us to kind of dip into the new school, and man, I did a lot of research, man, and it's a lot, bro. There's a lot of new school. I mean, I really didn't realize how much of I'm not really connected or invested into the new school kind of hip hop thing. It's like for the past 20 years, man, it's just been crazy amount of people trying to hip hop. But I can tell you this, man, there's a lot of hip hop on, different kind of different styles, I guess you can say. But I'm not really into the commercial style, man. And what I mean by commercial, I mean Lil Baby, The Baby, Lil Uzi, all these other guys, man. I'm really not into this shit. The only one I guess that can be even close is maybe Polo G. And of course, I know Brian's gonna say something about me. I don't think Polo G is bad. I think he's actually okay. He really is. He's better than a lot of these guys. The Baby's all right, man. I don't like The Baby. I just don't like Lil Baby. I don't like his voice. It sounds like he don't have a tongue when he's talking and shit. I just can't stand that shit. But there are some hip hop, new up and coming hip hop artists that are really, really good. It's just we're really not messing with the mainstream, bro. So with that being said, I don't know if y'all have anything to add on the new wave stuff, but I got some. But we'll go into that here in a minute. I want to hear from y'all what y'all think about this new shit.
Go ahead, Cody.
I kind of second David. I think it's just a different type of music.
100%.
I think it's more this new. There are some lyrical guys out there. I think. I do think they're not talked about as much. They're not as mainstream.
Yeah, we get
I think a lot of the mainstream is more like vibe to music. It's more melodic. It's more.
It is 100%.
You know what I mean? It's not. It's not that. It's not the music that y'all grew up to.
Yeah.
Like the Pox and the Bone Thugs and all that. So.
Of course it ain't. Keep going.
That's facts though.
But I mean, that's what I think. I just think this new generation has a different a taste. I'm trying to have an open mind.
I am
to
as
the,
well.
To no, you ain't. To this,
I
You
am.
ain't, bro. You ain't, bro.
Yes, I am.
I'm trying to have a more open mind to the newer age rap, and I like some of it. There's not a lot I can name, but you know, that's what I think about it. I mean, it's I'm not gonna say it's my favorite, but I'm open to new stuff, I guess you could say.
Brian?
Trash.
Boy, that shit trash.
Okay. Do you have any new things? I got some artists.
I like Lil Baby. I will say.
Out of anybody, bro. Lil, I don't know, man.
At
You
first,
like Polo G.
at first I hated
He's
Lil
better
Baby.
than Lil Baby.
Couldn't stand him. I was just like David. I hated his voice. Didn't know what he was saying. But then he came out on J. Cole's album.
And
that
Drake
fire-
song.
Yeah, Drake song.
And then he did that other song by himself. The one about COVID. I don't fucking remember.
Yeah.
Oh,
Remember I
is that
told you about it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the
Well,
controversial
I
song.
thought it was
guess.
was it COVID or was it the
Well, no,
Trump?
no,
the Black
it
Lives
was
Matter
the, yeah,
stuff.
the Black Lives Matter stuff.
Yeah, so
That,
I mean,
that song was good.
that kind of tilted me the other way
Mhm.
on Lil Baby. So
It's just his voice, but he sounds like he don't rap. He has no tongue, like a real shit.
yeah, well he doesn't like
Yeah.
But see,
they
that's
don't enunciate.
The thing with that is
Because
that's
he's on
the,
that land and shit.
it's because that's the way all these motherfuckers that are coming up
Not
nowadays.
all of
are.
them though, dog.
Most of every fucking single body that you fucking listen to,
They on some
they
drugs.
are exactly. They're on the
Lots
drug
of
talk.
drugs.
They're on the
Yeah,
drug talk.
Lil
Like
Xans,
there's
all
a thing
Lil Xan,
that
don't bring up Lil Xan because that nigga said Tupac's trash.
who said Nas was trash? Somebody said Nas was trash.
Who's in
Fucking Lonzo Ball. He said that Future was better than Nas.
Oh,
Boy,
God.
tripping. Future's not on my
What's that?
list of new school.
What's that
artists to
song
watch
with
out
Future
for.
and Drake? It came out recently, like last year, and it was
Life is good.
yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck did Future say in that first verse right there?
What does
Like
Future
after
ever
Drake,
say?
Yeah, for real,
After
bro.
Drake's verse, like Future's not
The bigger picture is the one that Lil Baby did. And I was like, okay. And then he did a song with Joyner Lucas as well. Ramen.
Oh, Ramen and OJ. Yeah, that was a good.
Yeah,
That's a good
Ramen
song.
and OJ is
That's a
good.
good
That's a
song.
dope one too. So I was like, you know what, Lil Baby might have something. He out here rapping with the spitters and shit
Yeah.
like that. So it's like, but other than that, like I was told to listen to Polo G. That boy's super trash.
He's not super.
Super
He's
trash.
not super
David
trash,
tried to
bro.
say he was storytelling. No. That
Okay,
boy-
well,
that
okay.
boy
Even
ain't
if
story-
we have a
that
definition
boy-
of
that
what
boy-
storytelling
he has
is.
substance though. He has some
Yes, he
substance.
does. He does, bro. Okay, look, bro. Okay, look. Okay, would you put him in the same league or the same tier as like Lil Uzi?
No.
Would you put him higher than
Yes.
Lil Uzi?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You wouldn't put him higher than
Yes.
Lil Uzi, bro.
I've never really listened to Lil Uzi.
Okay, but
You don't
Oh,
have.
my
with,
friend,
with somebody,
that's
with the
Take my
somebody
word
that
for it. Lil Uzi has a diamond on his forehead.
Dead ass.
This dude
he don't have
know
it
what
no
he's
more.
doing. Oh, he don't?
Apparently,
Yeah,
wash
snatched.
off.
apparently he's gonna die on Saturday.
Oh yeah, he's 27.
27
Yeah.
Club.
Oh god damn
That's what he said it himself though.
it. Okay, well, all right,
Yeah.
Lil Xan then.
Fuck out of here.
Is it- didn't he pass too? Lil Xan?
I don't
Nah,
know.
that was Lil Peep.
Oh,
you're
yeah.
That overdose.
Yeah,
on
my
fucking-
little nephew told me about Lil Peep. That fool.
That boy's super trash too.
Okay, look, and that's what I was trying to tell you, bro. With the younger generation, they relate to that shit because they know the
Well,
backstories
the-
of all this shit. Bro.
There's
Like,
there's
deadass.
a thing that is going around or not going around, but I seen it on Facebook. It says we grew up on drug dealing music. Y'all grew up on drug user music.
Yeah, exactly. That's
And
100%.
that's pretty much the truth
Yeah.
because Jeezy, for example.
But see, not even that though. Like, not even that because we had in our generation, we had the bling bling. Everyone, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We had that jewelry type shit. We had that shit. Now we have that shit. Now it's just the style is trash. Like back then, you can like
I
differentiate the artists between artists. Now everybody sounds the
Yeah,
same.
that's
Everybody raps the same because they think that's what's gonna make them famous, and
It
that
does.
and that's the
Yeah.
commercial side.
Yes, yeah.
That's why I'm like, bro, there's two different sides to this new school shit. There's the commercial side,
Yeah.
where almost everybody sounds the same, or they try to sound the same.
Yeah.
And then there's the underground shit where that shit's lyrical as fuck. And
Yeah.
I got all that shit.
Well,
on
see,
here.
I'm gonna tell you, Rod Wave, trash.
But that's the melodic, that's the vibe, that's the
that's
vibe
the
music
vibe
that
shit.
everybody's talking
Yep.
about.
Yeah, but fuck the vibe bullshit. We
But you have to
listen
see though. Okay,
We
we catch
listen.
bars over here. We catching bars. Everybody knows this podcast. We catch bars. We look for bars. We like lyrical shit. Everybody knows, but we definitely not gonna be biased, and we're gonna give it. We definitely gonna give them. Everybody has styles.
Roddy
Think about-
Rich.
Hey, look. Did you like
Trash.
Juvenile? Did you like Juvenile back in the day?
Not really. I really didn't.
You never jammed back that ass up.
Of course, who didn't?
Everybody,
Okay,
yeah.
back that ass up. If you listen to the lyrics,
It's super
trash.
simple. Of course.
Trash.
What?
But that's the type of shit. It's that like that's that shit. That feeling, bro. That's what it is. We're not okay. Would you ever
I
compare?
mean, crunk music never said shit either.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Would you ever?
She was dope though. Everybody was banging it.
Would you ever put Juvenile or Lil Jon on the same as Eminem and Nas?
Of course not.
Absolutely.
Fuck.
What is? And that's what I'm trying to tell you right now. Fucking Lil Baby, Da Baby, Roddy Rich, all these other motherfuckers like
Hey,
this.
the only song Roddy
They-
Rich was good on was the one with Nipsey Hussle.
Oh, that's
Nipsey
a
Hussle
good song. That's a good
I don't know, man. He has a song with Cordae that's actually pretty good.
Well, I have
He has a song that Scott Storch.
Scott Scorch.
Yeah, he
Super
made a beat for
producer.
him. It's called Down Below. That song. I mean, y'all are gonna say it's trash, but the beat, man. Oh my god.
Well, it's Scott Storch. What you
Yeah,
think?
bro. Super
Come on
producer.
now.
Crazy.
Super
But no.
producer Scott Storch.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like that's what I started noticing on doing some of this research. Of course, we can't give a top 5 because there's so many out there.
I wouldn't even be able to.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Yeah, I mean, I would be able to, but you have to give me the artist so I can actually do extensive research on that artist, and it's gonna be hard, and it's still not gonna be like. I mean, I can give a top 5.
I
That's not
couldn't
hard
give a
to
top 5 because with Polo G, I think Cody was like not check out, but he gave a list of rappers to check, and Polo G was one of them. I listened to his latest album, which I think is called Hall of Fame or some bullshit like that. I listened to like 3 songs and I turned it off.
But maybe you listened to the wrong 3 songs.
Nah, but then I went again and went back to the ones that you told me about.
And were they not good?
Yeah.
You're telling me they're not good.
No.
Okay, why aren't they good? Because the ones I sent you were I think some of probably the best ones that he had.
I think even the one that you told me about, the first one was what was it? Let's see.
It was
Through the Storm or
Through
some
the Storm.
bullshit like that.
He's talking about his grandma and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
That's alright.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
That's good,
he's-
bro. Like okay, look, dog.
No, look, nobody tells a story like Joyner Lucas and M. All right.
Yeah, bro,
nobody
that's what I'm trying to
tells
tell
it.
him, bro. Like,
Boy, come
Oh,
on.
okay. all right.
he's like, oh, yeah.
But yeah,
Go ahead.
this is the new. This is
Yes,
the new style.
it's new
the
shit, bro.
Yeah.
And that's what we gotta try to put out there. That's what we gotta do.
Y'all could listen to that. I'll
No,
listen
I'm not
to
saying we're gonna listen to it. And we're not putting them on our fucking playlist. What I'm telling you is that's what people want. That's what we're doing. We listening to this shit. I can give a fucking top 5 for each of these motherfucking artists that they put out. They just gotta put it out. We're not gonna do it now. Only because there's so much. There's just so much shit
much
to go
reason,
through.
yeah.
well, you know what?
so
There's
much.
another artist that came out in like mid 2010s, I guess you could say. Dave East. Dave East is dope.
Davies is dope.
Corday is dope.
Corday's dope.
Joyner obviously is fucking dope,
Yep.
Corday gives me that like a Chance the Rapper vibe.
but better.
Okay.
Hold on. Speaking of Corday, I actually like one of his songs, and I'm gonna go ahead and play a little snippet. You know what I'm saying? Because
Polo G, trash.
I like this song, bro.
Oh, that's
This
on
it?
that little 4 EP or some shit like that.
I think
Just
so.
for the way.
Yeah, with that, with QT,
Something like that, yeah.
Q-Tip, QT,
Yeah.
Q-Tip.
QT. Yeah.
This shit go hard, bro.
So you don't like Chance the Rapper?
He's alright, but I think Corday's gonna be better than him.
Yeah, dude, Corday is, by God, bro, like that. He is the next most lyrical rapper out there.
Another group of rappers that came out in the mid 2010s, fucking Griselda.
Yes.
Everybody in there. West Side Gun, Conway, Benny the Butcher. Pfft. Bars. Bars.
But take in Corday a little bit before we go on to the next one.
Oh, my bad. Hey. Hey. That's a fucking.
That was going
That's fucking Spotify on my shit. Anyways, yeah, back to Benny the Butcher and them. Like, if people ain't listening to them, then boy, what y'all listening to?
Hey, speaking of Conway, JID, was it JID? I call him
JID.
Jid, whatever the
JID.
JID, whatever the fuck his name is. I don't give a fuck. I don't really like his shit. I really don't. I'm gonna be dead ass with you. I really don't like his shit.
He has good lyrics.
He does have good lyrics on some shit. This song right here is called Ballads with Conway the Machine. This shit kind of goes hard, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Let me see it. I'll show you one. Play that one next. The number one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Conway, boy.
Here's another one. Yeah. I actually had this shit
God.
down, and I was gonna put this shit on there, but I was
Immediately,
like,
this shit's hard.
yes, bro, it does. Bro.
Luda's on this bitch.
Yes. And he goes last, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. It kills before
This
it
is
even hits
Conway?
him.
Yeah. Conway the Machine, dog. Conway the Machine. Griselda.
They are dope as shit, bro. Both of
Griselda
them.
is a group.
It's a group.
That's a label.
Or
okay.
is it a label? But they also have who is it? God, I love his fucking name, bro. I love that little fucking tagline that he has on his fucking beats. The fucking producer, what's his name?
Derringer?
No, Fraud. Harry
Oh,
Fraud.
Harry Fraud. Boy, yeah. He's
Harry
dope
Fraud,
ass
bro.
There's another one that's
Hey, you gotta send me this. Send me this dude. Conway?
Conway
showed
the
you him
Machine,
before. What you
dog.
talking about, dog?
Yeah, Conway the Machine.
whenever
Benny
I
the
was
Butcher.
training you. I showed you Benny the Butcher and Conway.
Oh, I don't remember this guy.
Bro.
I remember Benny the Butcher.
This is a new song though. That's why you.
But this JID right here, right?
Yeah.
It's off that La Máquina. It's called
Hey.
Scatterbrain.
Hey, 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 hey.
Scatterbrain?
Yeah.
Scatterbrain.
Just listen to the whole La Máquina.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Listen to that whole thing.
Oh, this
Well, you
one.
know what? Listen to Lulu first. I mean, you can listen to all his shit, but
This Conway, right?
yeah. Hey,
We catch bars over here, I'm telling you.
hey,
We catch bars.
Archaeologists.
barologist.
And you know, I'm gonna tell you, bro. Everybody that wanted us to do new school, they're not gonna like us because they don't fuck with this own thing.
They don't. It's because
They
it's too
don't.
complex for
It
people.
is, bro. It really is, bro. And like I said,
Play something for the new school people then. Play something for the new school.
I can't, bro. I don't have nothing.
Play.
I don't have nothing.
Uh,
I'm gonna tell you, bro. I like this, dead ass. It's by
Yeah.
Marlon Craft,
Huh.
and it's
Huh.
by Marlon Craft, which is another new dude, Bodega Bams. But I'm gonna tell you this shit right now.
Hey.
This shit go hard, bro.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Hey, hold up. Give y'all some bars right now. Know what I'm saying? Feeling like fuck it. I'm a Texas baby. Know what I'm saying?
hey,
Yo.
that album cover or whatever that is looks exactly like me as a kid. I swear to God, bro. I
You just can't rap.
can't. I just
And you ain't from New York. You're in New York, baby. You're
You
a
need-
GG
so you were
baby.
wearing-
South Point.
You
Stand up. Shout out.
sounds good for you, heard?
Shout out to all the gangsters over there. You know, Chad, Brad, everybody.
Doug,
Holding it down.
Skeeter, Valentine.
Skeeter.
Skeeter Valentine in the building.
I hope your mothers are doing fine, please. Just tell them I said hello. Cody said hi.
I will be over there to for the luncheon. And
Yes, I'll be there for the cookout on Saturday. I'll bring the kids.
We don't have cookout. We have barbecues.
Oh, my bad. Yes, I'll be over there for the children's party.
We have charcuteries over there.
I'll bring the cheese. All right, so what you gonna play next?
All right, again, that's Marlon Craft, Bodega Bams. Marlon Craft is dope. I'm sorry, bro. He is absolutely dope. Bodega Bams is not that bad. He's actually pretty good. There's a guy, man. His name's Rodamez, and he's actually pretty good, man. This is called Stage Fright. And of course, you probably not like it, Brian, but it's not bad, bro.
Hey. Hey. Hey.
They all have that kind of style, bro. That but it's actually not bad, bro. It's really not bad.
Oh, nah. Hell nah, boy.
Y'all done up and done it. Throw that old school on this bit.
And they suck, too. Meh.
Dog, you have to give them the benefit of the doubt, Brian. Nobody's gonna beat fucking Nas. Nobody's gonna beat these guys. They're not.
Of course not.
But these guys have, like you said, they have substance. They have potential, dog, to be in something good, dog. They really do.
Come on, son.
Come on, dog. So no, you don't like it?
It's alright.
I like the flow.
It's good.
I don't
Bro.
like the flow.
It's good, bro. Again, that's Radamiz. Radamiz. Of course, if you know anybody who named Radamiz, bro, that's a motherfucker from Juice, the Puerto Rican on the block, nigga.
The one that
Tupac
pulled
kid,
Tupac.
yep. This guy right here, bro, his name is Deontay Hitchcock.
Deontay Wilder.
Yes, Deontay Wilder. He's rapping now. It's just called Divine Intervention. Again, a lot of these guys that I'm playing right now, I really don't know a lot, but I've heard a little bit, and I think I'm catching like substance on them.
Are these the underschool guys?
Underground guys, yeah. Shout out to my little nephew, man. JP, he helped me out, gave me some artists to look at. Deontay Hitchcock.
How old's your nephew?
He's like 20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's like
Perfect.
20.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
That's what we want for this
Yep.
segment.
He likes Triple X though. He likes Triple X. He likes Ski Mask. He likes these. He likes Lil Peep. He likes all these guys. And I was afraid, dog. I was afraid.
So he likes every Monday and Thursday, pretty much. Because that's trash day.
That was good. That was good. I like that.
Boy, bars for your ass, boy.
Archaeologist.
But this song, I mean, he sent me a list, bro. Because I talked to him this morning. He sent me a list, and Marlon, Radamez, and Deontay Hitchcock, they were all on it. He had a couple of guys on there too that I wasn't really feeling, but these dudes are legit.
This ain't that bad.
They're not, bro. Deontay Hitchcock. I mean, I don't really know a lot about him. I just know I heard the song, bro, and this shit's actually not bad. Divine Intervention by Deontay Hitchcock.
This ain't bad.
It's not, bro.
The other one wasn't that bad either. I just like talking shit.
I know you do. Of course, man. There's a. I know I'm not gonna play it. There's a Triple X song, and I know everybody don't like Triple X. I actually like Triple X.
There's
I don't like,
2 or 3 songs that
yeah,
I like from him.
I don't like a lot of his music, but there's a song that he has with Joyner called North Star.
I didn't know he had a song with Joyner.
I didn't know either.
I've never given X
It's a remix, so it might be something that like Joyner threw on it. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how these producers and shit be doing.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
this is a no for me.
Alright, but let's go ahead and this is one of my favorite songs. by Joyner.
What is this?
Hmm?
What is it?
No. This is straight like that.
Join it, dog.
Well, no, I know, but he said his favorite song was ADHD.
No.
Or
This is one of my favorite songs by Joyner. My favorite song by Kendrick is ADHD.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I like
think
he hits
Devil's
his
Work
bitch.
is probably.
That one's so
Yeah.
fucking dope.
I just like the way he hits this hoe, bro. Like,
Devil's
it's
Work. Devil's
it's so
Work.
like.
I mean, that song is crazy good.
Yeah. Joyner is just something
Joyner's
else,
on it,
man.
yeah, he's
He
on
is,
another
bro.
level.
He is. I just like the way he. I mean, this is more of like the new school type shit, but it's that swagger shit, bro. You just.
This ain't that new school type shit. This is Joyner shit. Come on, son.
He's a part of it, though.
He is.
Yeah, but you get them ones that are like, you know what, you good, son. You good.
So you're not new school. You're like old school.
He old school. He
Old soul.
Old soul, dog. But yeah, if we gonna play anything, it definitely has to be Devil's Work from Joyner's Lucas because
I'm not saying I did not say that was his best song.
No, I know
get
what you're
that
saying.
first right off top.
We're just saying if we have to pick right now, I would probably pick Devil's Work because
I just like that. I like the swagger on that song. I like
Devil's
how he
Work
hits
or
it.
that one? The
No,
one you
this
just
one.
played,
Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
I mean, I like a lot of shit. I mean, what do you think about fucking Russ? I know you don't like Russ, Brian.
I never really listened to it. I heard a song with him and Absol, I believe was his name, or not was his name.
Absol, yeah. Or, yeah.
Absol and Crooked Eye. So
But
those two songs
I
he
don't
did
know.
go.
I don't know how long Russ has been out,
I don't think he's been out that long.
but
No, he's
you're-
definitely a part of this new school stuff.
yeah, I think he's a little bit older than that. I think he's like part of like, and to me, again, I think like Chance the Rapper, Logic, like that's all the generation before this. That's what I consider.
Yeah.
And I swore I thought Joyner was in it, but I guess he's not. I don't know. But a lot of these guys are active from like back in early 2000s, but they just haven't hit mainstream since recently.
Facts.
Your sister's on this fucking song like hard, bro.
Let me see. Open it up. Fuck is that?
The beat goes hard, dog. This flute shit goes hard, but it's not bad.
Oh, this is Russ. Yeah, I like Russ. Russ, he kind of brings that melodic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
Like this is like I think the only song that actually kind of sways a little bit away from it. I don't know a lot of Russ, but my wife, his sister's like on this shit hard,
Yeah,
and
I'm open to it. I like it.
this is the only song I can like actually tolerate because she listens to fucking like she's like real into like the women rappers, bro. Like Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, Megan the Cardi
If
B.
you're gonna listen to any female rapper, listen to Rhapsody. That
She's good.
bitch has
Yeah, she's
bars.
good. Yeah, she is good. She was actually on one of the I think she was on one of the fucking XXL ciphers, I think. If I'm not
I don't
mistaken.
even fucking look at.
Yeah, I know you don't.
Them shits are trash.
But she like listens to like light skin some shit like some dude
I don't know.
out of this world type
I'll
shit,
listen
bro.
to
She
female.
listens to a lot of fucking female rappers. The dude, the bitch that's with Big Sean,
Oh,
Aiko or
or
whatever.
yeah,
Aiko?
Yeah.
dude, I can't stand that chick.
She's a singer
not.
though.
Bro, she's not. She's really not, dog. She's not. Like, she's
She's a singer though. She's not a rapper.
I mean, it's just what they talk about. Like, it's really what they talk about. They try
All
to
she talking about. is
they try to put the pussy on the pedestal. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like that
Got
shit
to.
because I mean, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, shit,
They're just-
bro.
Talking about pussy so they can make money.
I mean, I guess, bro. I mean, you can fool these young dudes, but you ain't fooling no old cat. I'm gonna tell you that shit right now, bro. Like you ain't fooling me with that shit.
That's what it is though. That's why they're talking about it.
I mean, I get it, dog. I mean, I get it, bro. Like, I really, truly understand why they're doing it. You know what I'm saying? But
So as far as the new school though, take it off.
yeah, I'm already off, so you can jump on there if you want to throw some shit on there.
I don't want to talk about none of the new school.
Man, okay. All right, Brian. Since we're trying to show, okay, so since we're trying to show we trying to show interest in this new school shit. Even though it's not the greatest shit in the world, we won't bump it every day. Shit like this. Do you have some artists that you fuck with? As far as that's actually considered new school, that you would fuck with?
Benny
that you would.
Butcher,
Mm-hmm.
New
Conway
School?
the Machine.
Conway,
Mm-hmm. Even though they're old, they're new.
Oh,
Conway, West Side Gun,
West Side Gun's dope.
fucking Joyner Lucas, Corday, you know, shit, music that has substance.
Okay, what about that dude I showed you, that white boy?
Oh
Marlon
yeah,
Craft?
yeah, I'd listen to him.
Dude, I actually like him a lot. He has that New York style, and I think that's why I like him, because he brings that New York like hip hop style.
Yeah.
Do you like East Coast better than West Coast stuff?
Yes,
Mm-mm.
I do.
I don't think I do.
I do.
I like West Coast.
Only because if you're looking at it,
Lazy Bone just broke me off.
who? Bitch Bone?
Lazy Bone.
Lazy Bone? What's up? What's up, Lazy Bone? Shout out to Lazy Bone. Of course, if you're young, if you're born in like 2000s, you don't know who the fuck Lazy Bone is.
This guy.
91 home.
But
Yeah, those guys. You know what? Fuck it. You know, people are telling us to. Let me talk real quick.
Go ahead.
People are telling us to open up to listen to the new school people. Since if y'all are listening right now, y'all go and listen to the artists that we mentioned.
Yeah.
Because we did that. So if you want to respect hip hop or rap, you definitely got to go fucking listen to Nas. You definitely got to go listen to people that we've mentioned.
Method
before.
Man,
People that
fucking
have paved
yeah.
the way.
Exactly. You got to go listen to that. If you don't respect them, then how do you respect these other fucking new rappers that are out? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you
Yeah.
could, if you want to listen to Future and shit like that, then
You know,
listen to Lil Wayne, I guess. Because, no, I mean, I'm just saying because that's the only person that I could compare him to.
Hold on, whoa. Hold on.
Not like that. I'm talking about because they say that's who they got. That's who they got their fucking inspiration from was with Lil
Oh,
Wayne.
That's no fucking comparison.
It's no comparison at all. But
I would compare Future to fucking like Petey Pablo.
okay, yeah, you go listen to P. Pablo. Then.
I mean, there's no way he's fucking. I mean,
No, of course not. Obviously, but that's who they compare themselves, who they got their inspiration from. Which I don't see it, but
no.
if y'all are gonna tell us to listen to new school shit, y'all listen to the shit that we listen to.
And I'm
Literally-
also gonna say one more thing just to add on to your shit. Record sales do not reflect how good of an artist they
No,
are.
I mean, because if you want to be talking about record sales, then shit. Let these
Backstreet
motherfuckers-
Boys outsold a lot of people, man. Look, it's
Right,
trash.
not that. I mean, if you want us to compare that, then really let these new artists go into the record sales like they had to back in the day, where they were actually selling CDs instead of the streaming.
Yeah,
I guarantee
absolutely.
you, a lot of these fucking new guys would not be
I
number
never
one
thought-
on the billboards and
I
shit. like
never
that.
thought about that. Yeah, that's
Exactly.
actually that changes.
Like
the
6ix9ine,
game.
for example. 6ix9ine would not
Who?
have Snitch Nine.
There you go.
He would not have a number one record. I guarantee you.
I don't know what I've listened to so many songs. I don't know what the fuck he says on anything. I really.
I snitch, I snitch, I snitch, I snitch.
I really
Yeah, I snitch,
he's
I
he's
snitch.
angry on it. Like somebody pissed him off on every fucking song. And then
Yeah,
I know he
snitch,
licks.
I snitch.
He like eats ice cream. He like sucks ice cream. Like whenever he's
Yeah.
fucking with fucking Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
He's like like all kinds of
The
shit.
way
bro.
Cody was eating the banana today.
Gotta stay healthy, dog.
Hey.
By sucking bananas.
Shit, whatever works.
But anyways, we were still talking about hip hop. We got a little something to cover. Next week, our
Hold up. Before you go into that real quick, the new school that you gotta check out, bro. You gotta check out Joyner, Conway, The Machine, Benny the Butcher, Corday, Marlon Craft, Deontay Hitchcock, Marlon Craft, Rodamez,
Westside Gun,
Westside Gun, Bodega Bams,
Style and Grace.
Style and Grace, you know what I'm saying? That's all. That's who I have. Y'all have anybody that they can go ahead and check out. If y'all want us to do any top 5 on any of these artists or any of the artists y'all want, you gotta put it out there. But they gotta be worth something, because if not, we're gonna be wasting our fucking time on this shit. Like I said, again, we giving a shout out to everybody who's been putting music out right now, who's actually top 10, top whatever, 100, whatever the fuck the shit is right now.
Top 100.
You know, I don't know what
I
the
guess
fuck
you
the
could
shit
put
is.
them in
Yeah, I
top
guess
100.
100 top.
They ain't in no top 10.
I'm talking about top, you know, with like, I'm talking about the top music out there. I mean, there's so much shit out there. What I noticed is, like I said, Lil Baby, The Baby, and all that, they put all that shit out. That's all commercial music. 100% commercial. The artists that we know, the lyrical artists that we know, some of their best songs are their trash songs. That's the shit that everybody knows. Like Eminem, some of his best songs are his trash songs. Like, that's the commercial songs that he makes. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up, bro. Like, that's what it is. If you make music to be commercially accepted, you're not really a fucking artist. Period. You're not. If you make music to be heard, then that's what makes you a fucking rapper, bro. That's what makes you a fucking artist. Period. And that's what it is, bro. But we're open to do anything. Even though Brian ain't, we're definitely gonna do it. We definitely at least try. Alright, so I'm definitely open to, because even if they're trash, I'm gonna put it out there.
I was open to it. I listened to the music and I said it was trash.
Would you be open to do a top 5 of any of these artists,
I'll
like
try.
Lil Baby, The Baby,
Yeah, I'll try.
Lil Uzi Vert, you know what I'm saying? Lil Nas X.
Nope.
Nope.
I think I'm with you right there.
Nah, he be doing the devil shit now. He could go on with that bullshit.
But yeah, man, if you want to throw it out there, just let us know. We'll do a top 5. Right now, we want to kind of get us acclimated to the motherfucking new school shit.
Yeah,
But-
I mean, and if you think that you would just absolutely think that we're missing somebody, like somebody's out there that's just like I said, that we just completely missed the mark on, let us know. Let us know. And
absolutely.
We'll say it's trash or not. Shit, we'll review it.
Trash or pass, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That might be a new segment. You know what I'm
There you
saying?
go.
Trash or pass.
But yeah, back to the hip hop.
It's not the same thing.
Yeah,
Um,
dead ass.
We have next week we'll be covering the top 5 of our opinion
Dipset.
Cameron songs. So yeah, you gotta get on that.
I'm on it.
And then we'll be talking about the verses between the Locks and Dipset, which I think Dipset's gonna win by a fucking landslide.
When does that go? That goes out next Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Next Tuesday?
On what?
It's on either Instagram Live, on the Versus page, or on the Fight app, to where you could watch the Thriller stuff on there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be watching it on my TV at home.
What is it? Has this been done before? Or is this
Yeah.
the first of?
Nah, it's been done like with Jeezy and Gucci.
It's been done a
Bow Wow,
lot.
Soulja
Yeah.
Boy.
It's
Through
been a
these
lot.
same.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The Versus, I think, Versus started because of COVID and all this shit. Like, that was like the next thing. Like, that was like the thing that was actually going on because of COVID.
Is this like I think I seen something I think during COVID where like I don't know, I think it was Nelly and Ludacris
Yeah.
were going back
Yeah.
and forth.
Yep.
Oh, okay, I got you.
And then also we could just touch briefly. Well, I'll just touch briefly on this since you didn't really listen to it.
I listened to
You
one
didn't
and a
listen
half.
to you. Exactly, you didn't really listen. So we could just
No.
breeze through it real quick.
Okay,
Royce
go ahead.
versus Lupe on the diss tracks. It started because it was supposed to be a friendly competition. Of course, the battery would die right now.
Again. Hey, but real quick though, like just for the record, because this shit died and shit. Just for the record, I didn't think we were gonna do this shit today. I thought we were gonna wait for the fucking the motherfucking bracket that we are supposed to be doing for the fucking diss tracks.
Nah, we got to talk about this. This is breaking news.
Well, okay,
But
my bad.
I wouldn't put
you wouldn't put none of
Lupe.
this on this,
No,
or
I
would you?
wouldn't put Lupe's.
Would you put Royce's on there?
Probably.
I mean, we
yes
got
and
30.
no.
We got a 32
I
song
gotta-
bracket.
I got to break down Royce's.
It's
track,
long.
'cause
It's
it's-
long, bro. It's long.
I mean,
It's dope.
It is dope.
The other two that you're about to talk about, I feel like they were so direct, or at least more direct.
Lupe's wasn't, I don't think, because he didn't mention Royce's name at all. He
He didn't say his name,
He
but
literally
if you know,
rebutted
then you-
every fucking thing that Royce said.
Okay.
So
So Royce put it. Okay, break it down then real quick.
So they were going back and forth on Instagram.
Who started
Live.
it?
I think Lupe started it. Apparently, he put out like little freestyles here and there to where he's talking shit about Royce or some shit, something like that, either live or some bullshit. He was doing something to where he was like throwing little slight jabs at Royce. So Royce finally said, "All right, fuck it,
he dropped
let's
the
rap
diss track.
about it. Let's rap about it." I mean, they
Royce
had a
said that?
podcast. Yeah, they had a podcast going and everything.
Yeah, I
so,
seen some shit like that.
So Royce dropped the track. Then Lupe dropped his track, which I think out of them two right there, I think Royce got the better of it because his shit was better. But in my opinion, it's just because, Royce has better bars than Lupe. Lupe's just kind of the nerd rap style.
Every time I hear Lupe, I just hear Kick Push. That's I don't know.
Not me. He has better songs than that.
I know, but
But
I haven't really followed Lupe. But so you're telling me that Royce dropped the first diss?
Yeah.
Okay, and then Lupe followed up.
Lupe followed up, and then this guy named Mickey Fax, he's actually a battle rapper. Boy, he fucking came at Royce.
Why?
Because he's part of the whole Lupe Royce thing. They had a podcast together.
Lupe and
Lupe, Royce, and Mickey Fax, I believe, had a podcast together or some bullshit. And
So hold on. So this is like some eternal shit like that. If me, you, and Cody had some beef, nigga, and I dropped the diss track against you, and then
I'd be Mickey Fax. I kill all y'all.
shit.
it was something like that.
Yeah, something like
Really?
that. Yeah.
Okay.
But, I mean, everybody's saying, oh, well, Royce better call Eminem. Royce better call the such. Royce don't need to call anybody. Royce has bars to where he could kill a nigga.
Royce does have bars. Like, I think Royce is probably one of the most slept on niggas, guys out there, rappers out there. But for real, like, he really is.
Yeah,
Like,
I
he
think
has
so too.
bars.
I think so too.
He has bars. He's like Eminem type. He
Yes.
can murder dudes without even trying.
Because that's where he came from. I was asking Brian earlier. That's where he came from, right?
Yeah.
It's the battle rap.
Yeah.
I mean, all them dudes from like that Midwest type shit. Like that's what it was. Like that was the struggle, I guess. Like you had to do that shit. I mean, M came from that.
Yeah.
So
Yep. But that Mickey Fax song was.
Mickey Fax literally,
that's
he
the one
came.
I really haven't heard.
I want to do more research on it because of the stuff that Mickey Fax said on it. I think he impersonated some
rappers.
Guy, some guy that Royce
Two battle
was,
rappers. They said that they were the best or some bullshit, and he didn't respond to them, which he shouldn't have. I mean, everybody's in. Me and David thought we were the fucking best whenever we were rapping.
Oh, we are.
Which
the
we
best.
were.
Oh, we are. We are.
We ain't even got to be rapping, and we're the best.
We're about to drop an album.
Yeah.
Just recognize.
I'm about to drop some bars right now.
Boy, we're about to drop bars to that our intro. You know who made that?
I do.
You do?
I do.
Yeah.
Is he? Is he with y'all with this new thing coming out that y'all doing? Or?
No. He just we reached out to him. We told him to go ahead and make this beat for us.
This one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah. He actually made it for Brian because that beat is 100% boxing related.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's dope. It really is dope. But it has the whole boxing theme to it, and it's really, really great. It really is. But we definitely got to. Do you want to go ahead and talk about going into this? Because we really got to break this down, and we really got to get it going for this fucking tournament or this little bracket for this.
Yeah, we got a bracket coming out.
Yeah. So
If anything, I'll just hit somebody else to make it. I mean, to be honest with
That's
you.
cool. It don't matter. But so when do you expect it? When do you think we're gonna be able to get this thing up and
Well,
running?
I will say this. Next week, we're covering top 5 Cameron and obviously the Dipset versus the Locks. The
for
week
sure.
after that, I want to do the top 10 Texas classics. So,
That's tough.
Got me feeling like I'm in fucking school and shit. Yeah.
Bro, hey, you know,
hey,
it's
so
pop
I'm just trying to
Pop
get
quiz.
this shit literally ready for each one.
Okay.
So the week after next week, we're doing top 10 Texas classics. The week after that, we could drop the fucking bracket.
So in 3 weeks,
Yep,
we
3
dropping
weeks.
a full bracket.
A full bracket.
What we're hoping to do is we're hoping to be able to break it down to where you can actually vote song versus song, and we're gonna try
If
to.
we get enough votes, we'll
Yes,
go off of
absolutely. We're gonna try to do it to where you can actually add links. If not, you can go ahead and do your work yourself and go look at, song versus song, and see which one's better.
Well, we'll break it down into weeks to where So we could just put it on Facebook, like, yo, check out this one, check out this one,
Yeah.
see which one's
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, that and we have a little background on what's going on with the
Absolutely.
song, so that way nobody's in the dark. Because I think that plays a big,
It does.
With you,
big
yeah.
It does. No, I mean, yeah. I mean, but yeah, but with everybody though, like basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna drop song versus song. We're gonna try to give you a link. If not, you can do your research on your own on going looking at that song versus song. But we're gonna give you a background of like who's being dissed on it. What the origin is. Whatever the case is. But we're gonna try to do song versus song every week. We're gonna try to do 2 matchups. We're gonna really try to do 2 matchups per week, per podcast episode. We're gonna try to do 2. It's gonna be a round of 32. We're gonna drop 2 songs or 4 songs actually. So a matchup of 2 each every week, and hopefully we can go ahead and try to break it down. We're gonna try to break it up in a different, like 4 host brackets to kind of have like 4 first round, 4 number 1 seeds or whatever.
kind of like a March Madness type deal.
Kind of like a March Madness kind of thing. We're gonna have 4 number 1 seeds and then kind of break it down at that. That way, the top 4 seeds have a chance to kind of meet up. So there's no kind of discrepancies or whatever. No bullshit. But this is gonna be a very, 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 I think, difficult, bracket and tournament. You know what I'm saying? And if you're really, really into hip hop, man, I think this is going to be awesome. It's going to be fun. I'm so excited about it. I really, really am. To pick, 32 diss tracks of all time is very, very hard, very, very difficult. Of course, there's going to be a lot of stuff that people don't hear, especially, if you're not really into hip hop, but that's why we're trying to kind of give you the background of each one. But
Yeah, so in 3 weeks we'll be dropping that. We'll show the entire bracket, and then after that we'll be like, all right, this week. So the first week, so in 3 weeks we'll just talk about the bracket. We'll name every song. The following week after that we'll go into the 4 that we'll do in that for that week, and that's that.
Cool. We got a lot of stuff coming up.
A lot of
we got
stuff.
fantasy coming up.
Fantasy coming
This
up.
bracket coming up.
Hey, shirts coming out.
bro, hey, this podcast
Stickers.
shit. Hey, if you ever thinking about doing a podcast, bro, second guess that shit because
Nah, not even.
man,
Yeah.
bro, this is fun, but it's a lot of
fun,
work.
man.
It's a lot of work, bro. It's a lot of work, man.
Yeah, for sure. So until next week,
You heard me?
we gonna
Hey.
be back. Cody might come. He might not come. He got to get the permission slip signed first.
I'll be here.
He has to ask the warden. You know what I'm saying? He has to ask if he
God damn it, Cody! I said no.
If he can have conjugal
Hey, she
visits. You know
listens.
what I'm
So
saying?
chill out.
That's-
Y'all are gonna be beat up.
Hey, what up?
Hey, she
What up?
does listen, dog. Hey, besides, I don't know. My wife really don't listen.
I think Ashley
listen-
was listening, but I don't think she listened.
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah, we have the same type of wife. His wife is dedicated to his shit. She wants to know where he's
Ashley's
at. Where are you
dedicated.
at? Where are you at? Are you actually at the fucking podcast? Because are you or not?
Nah, Ashley's dedicated. I just don't think she likes what we talk about.
A lot of people don't. I mean, and again, that's why we want that feedback. You know what I'm saying? Give us the feedback. Of course,
Tell your friends about us.
yeah. This
So,
week,
we about to
week,
get it going.
this week was kind of tough. We didn't really kind of put out, topics or whatever, but we will definitely put out topics for next week. Again, Cameron's gonna be up next. But anything else out there, man, if you want us to talk about it, we will. Just put it out there on social media. We will drop social media. So watch us on all the streams, all the fucking tags, all the social media, TikTok, Facebook, whatever else
YouTube,
is YouTube, all that. Pornhub, all that.
Shit.
Hey.
But yeah, like we said, until next week,
You heard? We out.
holla at us.